Can we go ahead, everyone? Let's go ahead and do the chapter of refunds now. Everyone over here, my fund is there with the government. I want it back because it's my working capital. So you go for refund. Yes, everyone. So I had gone ahead and paid some money to the government. Which one? I want it back from the government. So I'll go ahead and apply for a refund, because under GST also or anywhere, unless you ask for it, you will not get it. Right, everyone? Such same way is the chapter of refunds over here. Everyone, refunds under GST is one of the most easiest chapter which is there, but still students go ahead and think because of the lengthy chapter, students find it little tricky. But trust me, it is one of the easiest chapter which is there. We are all going to beautifully learn it. Let's go ahead, like the other chapters which we have gone ahead and done. We are going to go ahead and learn in the same way, in the most easiest way. Everyone over here, please come to the chart of refunds. Everyone, refunds goes ahead and starts with, sir, the name first of all. Your fund is there with the government. You want it returned, so you have to go ahead and apply for a refund. See, Baba, nothing. First, you have to go ahead and give an application saying, I want my money back, sir, my refund application. You will give your application. Government will tell, please prove that the refund is due to you. Please prove refund is due, that I should give refund. Thirdly, government will say it's an indirect tax. Refund is due, I know. But you will go ahead and pass on the burden to someone else. You would have already passed on the burden to someone else. So you have to prove that the refund is due to you. So first of all, always a person has to go ahead and apply for a refund. When he goes ahead and applies, he has to go ahead and give document to prove that the refund is due, sir. You have to give. Thirdly, government will say, you prove also that it is due to you only. Are we clear? So what will happen over here? You will apply for the refund with the document. Officer will give you acknowledgement. Everything is fine. He'll give you acknowledgement. Then, sir, within the next 60 days, it should come in your bank account. If it doesn't come in your bank account, then, sir, what will they do? They will give you interest. Are we clear, everyone? Same thing we are going to learn over here. See, everyone, first you have to go ahead and apply for a refund, right, everyone? Whenever a person wants his money back, he has to do like this only. Okay, please give my money back. Yes. So whenever you have gone ahead, first you have to go ahead and apply. Sir, always remember, first of all, your application has to be within 2 years. So within 2 years from which date? So different scenario in which refunds you will get. For different scenario, the relevant dates are different. From which date should I apply within 2 years? Now, once you go ahead and apply, the application form is one only. But along with the application form, you have to give document. So different scenario will have different documents also which you have to give. Are we clear? Now, once you go ahead and apply, if officer finds everything fine, then he will go ahead and give you the money back. Within how many days, everyone? 60 days. Sir, if they don't give within 60 days, what will happen? They will give interest. If it's an erroneous refund, what will happen? Demand and recovery chapter. They will recover within 3 years or 5 years. Are you guys able to understand? Now, if you go ahead and see zero rated supplier, exporters who are there, they need their money quickly. They are telling, sir, export will get hampered. Government says export will get hampered. We will not make export hampered anyways, ever. Why? Because government wants money from outside, foreign currency. So government has given special support to whom? To people who are exporters, basically zero rated supplier, and told within 7 days your refund will be given. 90% provisional refund will be given to you. Others के case में always 60 days, but only for zero rated suppliers who are zero rated suppliers, export or supplying to SEZ, they will go ahead and give provisional refund. Are we clear, everyone? Now, sir, whenever they are going ahead and giving refund, you will also see one more small thing. Sir, they will go ahead and adjust your refund. If you had to pay some tax, etc. to the government, they will go ahead and adjust your refund. All those scenarios also you will go ahead and see. That's it. Are we clear, everyone? Very simple chapter. Section number 54 is there, which talks about refund. Read with rule number 89, 91, which is there. Right, everyone? All these rules are there, but you don't have to worry about it. Everything I've gone ahead and put it over here only, and we'll go ahead and understand. Aram se relax, aram se sit, and aram se understand the chapter of refunds. My fund with the government, I want it back. I will have to go ahead and file an application. So the chapter starts with you going ahead and filing an application. But always remember, before the application, you have to remember that the application should go within 2 years. If you are a UIN holder, do you remember UIN holder who are there will go ahead and get a refund of the taxes which they have gone ahead and paid? Sir, how much is the taxes ka refund I will go ahead and get? UIN holder, whatever inputs they buy, whatever GST they pay, they will have to go ahead and claim a refund. Do you remember? So UIN holder has to apply within 18 months. 18 months of the end of the quarter. Whatever one quarter may they have received a supply, for that they have to apply within 18 months. Are we clear? You will go ahead and give your application. Can you see over here? I hope you guys remember in rule number 10B has been introduced in your registration chapter, where I went ahead and told you if you want to go ahead and apply, for your revocation application, for your refund application, if you go ahead and see in your returns ka chapter, it is there, registration ka chapter 10B I have gone ahead and told you, which says that, sir, a registered person issued has been issued what? Registration certificate. Any registered person who has been issued registration certificate, those people other than 25(6)(d), basically those people who are not required to do Aadhaar authentication, other than those people, whoever is required, IAMK, individual, authorized signatory, managing and authorized partner, Karta is required to do undergo Aadhaar authentication. Those people shall. So if you have been granted a registration certificate already and now you want to go ahead and apply for refund. So it says shall undergo, there is an amendment, shall undergo Aadhaar authentication of the proprietor, partner, Karta, managing director, any whole time director, member of the managing committee of association of person, body of individual, society, trustee, etc. and of the authorized signatory, for first of all going ahead and filing your revocation application, secondly for going ahead and filing refund application. Can you see over here? And also going ahead and filing refund application under rule number 96. I will be going ahead and teaching you in the chapter of exports. Okay, what is rule number 96? You will be learning in the chapter of exports, which is there. But as of now, we will concentrate on rule number 89. This chapter which goes ahead and talks about refund is basically going ahead and talking about section rule number 89, not section, rule number 89. Everyone over here, first tell me, any person can go ahead and apply for refund. Any person, applicant can be any person. I am the supplier, I have gone ahead and borne the burden, I will go ahead and apply for refund. I have passed on the burden to the recipient, buyer, who will go ahead and apply for the refund. The buyer, recipient will go ahead and apply for the refund. Basically, always remember, any person can go, it can be a supplier or it can be a recipient also. Basically, whoever has borne the burden will go ahead and apply for the refund. Can I go ahead, everyone? I passed it on to someone else, he passed it on to the customer, he will go ahead and apply. Whoever wants, he has to go ahead and apply for the refund. Now, whenever you go ahead and apply, you have to apply within 2 years. You have to go ahead and file an application. Along with the application, you have to give document that the refund is due. Then the refund is due to me. Number 1, application. Number 2, refund is due. Number 3, refund is due to me only. Can I go ahead, everyone? Then within the next 60 days, government will go ahead and do the processing. Every document will be checked and they will go ahead and give the money to your bank account. Are we clear, everyone? Actually, it is told that a refund order should be given within how many days? 60 days. But sir, 60 days when they mean over here refund order, 60 days mein money should come in your bank account. And hence proper officers are advised that you please try to pass the order within how many days? 45 days only, so that 15 days may the money can be transferred to the bank account of the person. Are we clear? If it does not come within your account, then you can go ahead and file one. Sir, basically you will go ahead and get interest at the rate of 6%. Are we clear? If it's an erroneous refund, you demand and recovery chapter connected over here, they will go ahead and collect from you within 3 years or 5 years. Basically, demand order will be given. Now, everyone over here, relevant date in various scenario is various. And documents which are required to go ahead and apply for the refund is also different in different scenario. Now, everyone over here, let's go ahead and understand relevant date. Relevant date, what are the various scenarios you get a refund? And what is the relevant date from which you have to apply within 2 years? And what are the documents you are required to establish that the refund is due? Sir, refund is due to me, that document I'll teach. Can we go ahead, everyone? So first I'm going ahead and telling you what are the scenarios you will get a refund if you export the goods. Everyone, sir, I have gone ahead and exported the goods. When you go ahead and export the goods, whatever IGST you have paid at the time of exporting, you can go ahead and claim a refund. Yes, sir. So, sir, they are going ahead and talking about exportation of goods. Sir, by sea, by land, by post. Everyone, export of goods, when you are going ahead and doing, you can pay IGST, take IGST ka refund. Second way, give LUT, take ITC ka refund. Both the things are there. So, sir, they are going ahead and telling whenever you are going ahead and claiming refund of the taxes paid on your export of goods, might be you have gone ahead and exported the goods by sea. If I have gone ahead and sent the goods by sea, within how much time I have to run? Sir, the ship left India, run. Within 2 years, you have to go ahead and apply for the refund. Date on which the ship or aircraft leaves India. Sir, I have exported by land. The day the truck crosses the custom frontier, custom border is crossed. Run, Baba, run. Within 2 years, you have to go ahead and apply for the refund. Sir, if I have sent the goods by post, sir, post me, what will happen? Post me. Sir, the goods are dispatched by the post office. The day post office has dispatched the goods for export, that day you should run and claim for your refund. Can I go ahead, everyone? Then basically they are talking about from which day you should run within 2 years. Next, sir, export of service. Baba, everyone over here. Export of service ka definition you tell me. Location of supplier is in India. Recipient is outside India. Place of supply is outside India. Sir, foreign currency is received and you both are not mere establishment of distinct person, only then it is export. First of all, your export should happen. Secondly, your money should be received. Only then it is export. Goods ka case mein to goods leave India, export. Yes, everyone. But in case of services, it is export of service only when, sir, you go ahead and receive the foreign currency, and hence they have gone ahead and told invoice to anyone can raise. Only when you receive the payment, we'll go ahead and consider it as export of service. So later of invoice or payment, whichever is later. Later, everyone. Sir, invoice you raised, payment you received. Both are done, then go ahead and apply for the refund within 2 years. Sir, I have gone ahead and received the advance payment. Invoice raised here. Once you have gone ahead and raised the invoice, then you have to go ahead and apply for the refund. Later of invoice or payment. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, sir, goods services supplied to an SEZ unit. SEZ unit or developer ka case mein. Everyone over here. SEZ unit or developer ka case. Okay. Now, everyone over here, supply of goods to SEZ unit or developer. Sir, I have gone ahead and supplied the goods to SEZ unit or developer. I want a refund. You want a refund? Now, here, they have not gone ahead and spoken anything over here. But with the Finance Act 2022, there is an amendment which they are going to get. Sir, in the exam, if they ask you, they will not ask you, because till your November 22 exam, Finance Act 2022 is not applicable. Are we clear? For your knowledge, I am going ahead and telling you, if you go ahead and supply to an SEZ, within how much time you should go ahead and apply. Earlier, the law did not go ahead and state this only. Now they have gone ahead and got the amendment by Finance Act. This is just for your knowledge. I am going ahead and telling you that, sir, in the explanation in clause 2, after clause B, the following subclause shall be inserted. Means in your basically relevant date ka table, they have gone and inserted this, saying in case of zero-rated supply of goods, services or both to an SEZ developer or unit where a refund of tax is available in respect of such supplies themselves means IGST paid, or Baba, zero-rated supply you can do by IGST payment or ITC, or as the case may be ITC input or input services, the due date for furnishing the return under section number 39 in respect of such supplies. What supplies you have done to the SEZ? Those supply which you have done to the SEZ, the due date for filing the return. For an example, I did the supply in the month of January. Due date for return is 20th February, in which I should have included those supplies which I have done to the SEZ. So 20th February, so I should apply within 2 years. Can you see over here the due date for furnishing return under section number 39? Due date for return under section number 39. Are we clear? Now everyone listen. Sir, it is not applicable for our November 22 exam. What if they ask in the exam? But first of all, they will not ask you in your November 22 exam. Secondly, if they ask you, this is the new law which is there. Earlier the law was not there only. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now. What did I go ahead and tell you? Sir, in case of export of goods, always remember, if you have exported by sea, first of all, you should apply for refund within relevant date, say 2 years. Sir, relevant date means what? Different scenario, different relevant date. First of all, I go ahead and told you, sir, export of goods, when it is, sir, ship or aircraft leaves India, run, Baba, run. Then, sir, land say if the goods are going. Sir, when the goods pass the custom frontier, then the next one, if post say, then the The post office is going ahead and dispatching the goods. Sir, export of service ka case mein letter of invoice or payment. Sir, when I have gone ahead and supplied to the SCZ, the day you have gone ahead and done the month you have gone ahead and done the supply, that month ka when you go ahead and file the monthly return. So from monthly return you have to go ahead and apply within 2 years. Are we clear, everyone? This is an amendment not applicable for a November 22 exam, but the law never clarified it. Now it is at least clarified. You know from which day you have to go ahead and apply. Next, sir, deemed export. Sir, what do you mean by deemed export? I will go ahead and tell you about deemed export, everyone. 1 minute. Sir, what is a deemed export? You should know what is a deemed export. Actually, these are not export, but they are going ahead and telling, if you do these things, we will deem your activity to be an export. Actually, it is not export, but they are deeming such activities to be an export. Just a minute, I'll go ahead and open this. Everyone over here. Yes. Deemed export. You should always remember this deemed export ka concept. In GST, there is something called deemed export. Not export, but it is deemed to be export. Sir, what do you mean by deemed export? Listen to me very carefully. Chapter number 30. Refunds. Everyone here. If you go ahead and actually export from India outside India, that is actual export. What is deemed export? Everyone over here. Now, one person, there is something called Director General of Foreign Trade. When you learn your FTP, you will see Director General of Foreign Trade is there. Director General of Foreign Trade. Whenever a person wants to go ahead and import some material from outside India, he is telling, sir, 10 crore ka material, I will have to go ahead and pay 1 crore rupees GST, sir, I don't have money. So people can go, importers can go to the Director General of Foreign Trade, and Director General of Foreign Trade issues advance authorization. What is it known as? Advance authorization. That you have an authorization, you can import the material without paying any duty. So sir, what will he do? He will go ahead and customs, see Baba. One is foreign trade policy. What does foreign trade policy do? Foreign trade policy means basically all this advance authorization, etc. is issued. Now he got an advance authorization. When he will import in the customs department will make sure that when goods are coming into India, he can clear without payment of any duty because he has got an advance authorization from the Director General of Foreign Trade. Now, why did the Director General allow him to go ahead and import duty free? Because the Director General of Foreign Trade is looking over here that, sir, he is promised that I will go ahead and export. He is promised that he will go ahead and export and earn forex. Baba, he is saying money, 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 forex over here. And he told, okay, fine, you import, don't pay any duty. Anyways, on export, no duty, so no headache of giving you duty drawback, etc. So advance authorization is given so that a person does not have to pay any duty at the time of importation. And sir, because he is going to export and get foreign currency, he will get the advance authorization. Now listen to me very carefully. One person, he has what? Advance authorization. Sir, this person has an advance authorization from whom? DGFT has given this person advance authorization. Yes, everyone, listen. When he will import the raw material, he will also spend foreign currency or not? Array, he will spend also, no? Now what happened? DGFT went ahead and told, if you find the same material in India, buy that material from a person in India only. Now listen, he will go ahead and export. For that, if he buys the material from me, is he going ahead and spending forex? Don't you think India is saving forex? Yes or no? So Indian government goes ahead and says, Ramesh, your activity of going ahead and giving him what? Goods is deemed export. Why? Because when you give him, he will ultimately go ahead and export. So whenever he will go ahead and give you the advance authorization, you don't go ahead and charge him any GST. This is known as deemed. Why government gave it the name of deemed export? Because government is going ahead and saving foreign currency over here. Are we clear, everyone? Is the point clear to all? Now, if you would have gone ahead and got it from outside India, government would have spent foreign currency. But he went ahead and bought it within India only using the advance authorization. He gave you the advance authorization and he told, sir, give me the goods. I gave him the goods. It is known as deemed export because ultimately the goods are going to be outside India. Going outside India. Everyone over here. Now, sir, it says whenever you have gone ahead and supplied someone, deemed export ka supply. Listen to me very carefully, everyone. Deemed export supplies which are there, you will have to go ahead and pay the GST on this. Who will pay? The supplier will go ahead and charge the GST on this. Are we clear? But he will not collect the GST from the customer. He will only go ahead and pay the GST to the government. Now whatever GST has gone on the supply, that GST he wants it back, so he'll have to go ahead and apply for a refund. Are we clear, everyone? Sir, what if he has gone ahead and collected from the recipient? If he has collected from the recipient, recipient will go ahead and apply. If you have collected from the recipient, recipient also can go ahead and apply. Either supplier can apply or recipient. Generally, suppliers apply because recipients will not, they will not collect it from the recipient. But if recipient, whoever is the buyer in case of deemed export, has paid the GST, he will go ahead and apply for the whoever has borne the burden. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, a deemed export, which I am going and teaching you over here. Number one is supply by a registered person against advance authorization. Secondly, over here is, everyone listen to me very carefully. One person, DGFT is there, Director General of Foreign Trade. One person went to the Director General of Foreign Trade and told, sir, 10 crore ka machine, 2 crore ka custom duty. I don't have money, sir. Please let me get the machine. I will make first class goods and I will export. I will export foreign currency. DGFT heard foreign currency, will tell, very good. Please go ahead and take a authorization. So Director General of Foreign Trade will now give you export promotion के लिए capital goods का authorization, that you can get capital goods from outside India. Now if I get capital goods from outside India, I will spend what? Forex, yes or no? So I went ahead and did what? I went ahead and bought from a person in India only. When I go ahead and supply him, what is my activity known as now? Because he will go ahead and give me export promotion capital goods ka authorization, my activity will be deemed as a export, and on this activity whatever GST is there, I will get a refund, or if I have gone ahead and passed on the burden, he will go ahead and get a refund. Why? Again in this scenario, because you are saving foreign currency. So government told Ramesh, when you supply to him and he supplies outside India, because it is anyways going to be export, it is deemed as a export. Can I go ahead, everyone? Deemed export. Advance authorization, if somebody has, I supply to him, deemed export. If somebody has export promotion capital goods authorization, I supply to him, deemed export. The next one over here is, sir, okay, sir, what do you mean by the other thing? Everyone listen to me very carefully. Tell me one thing. A EOU is there, export oriented unit. What is the main job of export oriented unit? To export. If I supply to an EOU, my activity is deemed as a export, because ultimately the goods are going to outside India. Is my point clear to all, sir? So it says over here, supply of goods by a registered person to a EOU. Number one, A, advance authorization. Number two, export promotion capital goods authorization, if somebody has given to me. Yes or no, everyone? Third one, EOU if I am supplying. Fourth, sir, supply of goods by bank or PSU against advance authorization. For an example, I'll go ahead and tell you, this is PC Jewelers. They have gone and they have got an advance authorization. They went to the bank and told bank, you give us gold. Okay? Bank gave them gold. They made jewelry, and jewelry they are going to export. This advance authorization ke against, if bank is going ahead and supplying what? Gold, or PSU is going ahead and supplying what? Gold, they will not go ahead and charge any GST. This activity will be deemed as a export, because ultimately whatever good is made is going to be exported. So whenever any gold is also supplied against what? Advance authorization, that is also deemed as export. Everyone, what is deemed export? Remember always, A advance authorization, E for EPCG authorization, E for EOU, sir. And if there is a bank or PSU going ahead and supplying gold, then it will be known as what? Deemed as export. Deemed export ka whatever supplies you have done, the month you file the deemed export related return, run baba run, within how many years? 2 years you should apply. Sir, AA, EE, boys, PG. AA means advance authorization. EE means E for EPCG authorization. E means EOU. B means bank, or P means PSU supplying what? G for gold. Right, everyone? Please write it quickly, everyone. Done writing, everyone? Everyone listen to me very carefully. In the boys PG, what happened? Right. Hey, what happened? They were exported outside, deemed exported. Remember always, sir, deemed export. What happened? In the boys PG, hey, what happened? Warden threw them outside, deemed exported. Are we clear, everyone? Remember always in the exam, what is deemed export, everyone? AA, EE, boys, PG. Right, everyone? Now listen to me very carefully. Whenever the return has been filed with respect to the deemed export, that this month I've gone ahead and exported, this month ka return, whenever it has gone, from that day you should go ahead and apply within 2 years. Sir, one judge ka court ka judgment has come, degree has come. From the day that degree has come, that degree has been communicated to you from that day within 2 years. Sir, one order has been received. Over the day order has been received, you go within, apply within 2 years. Then, sir, refund of unutilized ITC. Do you remember unutilized ITC? Always remember one thing. Unutilized ITC ka refund can be given. ITC ka refund can be given only in 2 scenarios. ITC refund is given only in 2 scenarios. Number one, if you are going in and doing zero rated supply, you will get ITC ka refund. Are we clear, everyone? Zero rated supply means if you are going in and exporting or supplying to SEZ. Are we clear, everyone? You will get ITC ka refund. Secondly, sir, if while buying something, the ITC is, GST is 18%, but while making the goods and ultimately supplying, it is supposedly 5%, 12%. Sir, generally what happens, input pay rate what is there, output pay rate also will be same. Input pay rate what is there, output pay rate will be more. But if my input pay rate is 5%, output pay rate is 12%. Input pay rate is 5%, output pay 12, then it is normal. Sir, input pay rate is 12, output pay rate is 5. Then it is inverted duty structure. Means you bought the raw material, made something and sold it, that selling may, whatever output pay rate applicable is only 5%. You will tell, sir, how will I use my 18%? So government will give you the refund. These are the only 2 scenarios. Now, the due date of return. That month you went ahead and included basically those supplies, they are going ahead and telling from the due date of return under section number 39, you have to apply within 2 years. Sir, provisionally paid, do you remember? Provisionally paid tax. Now finalization has done. Once finalization is done, officer will adjust. Provisionally paid 5, finalization is 4, officer will adjust. 1 lakh is the refund. The day the adjustment is done, from there you should apply within 2 years. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next, person other than supplier. I went ahead and sold the goods to you. The day I sold the goods to you or supplied the services to you, from that day you should. I went ahead and supplied the goods to you. It was exempted, but I went ahead and charged you 18%. Who will take a refund? I or you? You. If you want, you have to apply within how much time? 2 years. Sir, I did not apply. Consumer Welfare Fund. Can I go ahead, everyone? Date of receipt of goods, services, or both. Then, sir, wrong classification. Oh, sir, I paid IGST by mistake. CGST, SGST is to be paid. Sir, the day you pay the correct tax, Baba, remember, the day you pay the correct tax, from that you have to apply for refund of the wrong tax within 2 years. I paid IGST by mistake. Later, I went ahead and paid what? CGST, SGST. The day you correctly pay the tax, from that day you should apply within 2 years. This was a clarification which came in the last attempt. I went in and told it here only. Date of payment of correct tax. Correct tax means, sir, section number 77. If I have paid IGST by mistake, I should take IGST refund and pay CGST, SGST. Now, the time I paid CGST, SGST, the correct tax, I should not pay any interest. Now, the wrong tax which is there, I should claim a refund from the date of payment of correct tax. Wrong tax paid, correct tax paid. From here, 2 years. Next, sir, UN holder. You remember, everyone, UN holder. Hey, these people, embassy, etc. Whatever they will buy, they will get a refund of the inputs which they buy. Of the inward supplies, whatever tax is paid, they will get a refund. Inward supplies ka. When should they apply? Once 1 quarter gets over, 18 months. 18 months. Are we clear? Sir, you understood relevant date from when you should run. Now, sir, everyone over here, I want to go ahead and apply for a refund. I should apply within 2 years. Whenever you are going ahead and filing an application, application is always subject to Rule 10B. Means first your Aadhaar authentication has to be done. First your Aadhaar authentication has to be done. Now, application in GST RFD 01. Can I go ahead, everyone? You have to go ahead and apply for Baba, all these other application. We'll go ahead and talk later. UN holder will apply in what? RFD 10. See, normal person always RFD 01. UN holder ulta only, reverse. RFD 10. This is 01, this is 10. That's it. Now, sir, you know this canteen stores department which is there, canteen stores department, CSD canteens, army canteens. You know, army canteens may, whatever GST they have paid, no, they get 50% refund only. of the inward supplies, whatever GST, because army canteens, army whatever supplies are done, generally there is no GST which is there. Now whatever inward supplies they have gone and received, whatever GST they have paid, 50% refund is only given to them. CSD canteens get how much refund? 50%. That 50% ke liye when they file an application, they apply in rule number 10A. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here, now listen to me very carefully. Sir, I have to go ahead and apply. You know what is the relevant date? Relevant date should apply within 2 years. When you are filing the application, you should give documentary evidence or undertaking or statement that the refund is due. Are we clear, everyone? Refund, so sir, you have to give. And give to me also, that also we have to prove. So first, sir, you have to give the refund. Let's learn what are the documents to be given so that you can prove that the refund is due. Due to me. Next, everyone over here. Now, sir, we went ahead and understood different scenario when I can claim a refund. Now, what are the documentary evidence to refund to due to establish that the sir refund is due? Everyone over here. Number one, when you export the goods by ship, it says a statement containing number and date of shipping bill. Sir, you export it, you will file shipping bill. In case of land route, you will file bill of export. Along with that, number and date of relevant export invoice. For every export, you will make an export invoice also. Sir, shipping bill or bill of export plus the, not the invoice, number and date of the relevant export invoice. Make a statement. In the statement, first you have to give what? Number and date of the shipping bill or bill of export. And then the number and date of the relevant export invoice. Sir, this is my export invoice. This is the date of the export invoice. This is the number of the export invoice. That's it. Statement you have to make. You don't have to give the invoices actually. You don't have to give the shipping bill. You have to give number and date of the shipping bill, number and date of the export invoice. That's it. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Sir, if I am going ahead and exporting by land or I am going ahead and exporting by post, same thing. Can I go ahead, everyone? Sir, why I am not going ahead and concentrating on these things more? Because it is self-explanatory. We will concentrate more on where the conceptual learning has to be done. If I talk more here, you will get your drainage will happen more. I am trying to preserve your energy for the places where you need. Here you don't need your brain. Don't apply your brain here. Take everyone. Otherwise it will get tired. Later of date of invoice or payment. Now everyone, invoice should be given. Payment you have received, that proof has to be given. Statement containing number and date of invoice, bank reconciliation what is this? BRC, I forgot the name. FIRC, foreign inward remittance certificate, and BRC, 1 minute everyone. Hey, yeah, I forgot the name. Sir, how can you forget? 1 minute. BRC or FIRC. Sometimes we also forget. It's okay. Okay, what to do? It is FIRC is foreign inward remittance certificate and bank realization certificate that bank have realized the money. Everyone over here, bank realization certificate that sir bank is telling I have received the foreign currency, or sir foreign inward remittance certificate that the money has been received from outside India. Can we go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here, a statement containing number of the invoice plus bank reconciliation, bank realization certificate or foreign inward remittance certificate. Everyone, so invoice ka proof is given, payment ka proof is given. Next, sir, everyone over here, supplied to an SEZ. If you have supplied to an SEZ unit or developer, first you have to prove, no? First of all, invoice ka detail. Secondly, you have to prove that you have supplied to the SEZ unit only. So the SEZ unit may generally one authorized officer will be there. He will give one endorsement on the invoice saying, sir, we have received the goods for our authorized operation. Once he gives the seal, over. Everyone here. Statement containing number and date of invoice plus what? Endorsement. Endorsement from whom? The authorized officer that we have received the goods in our premises. Or plus the payment. Why, sir? Because export of service. If you are going ahead and telling, sir, I have supplied services to an SEZ, payment should be received. Whatever it is, SEZ ko if you have supplied, payment should be received. No, payment details in case of service also has to be given. Can I go ahead, everyone? Sir, I have gone ahead and done a deemed export ka supply. Nothing. Statement containing number and date of invoice plus other document as may be notified. Everyone listen to me very carefully. When you do deemed export, AA, EE, boys, PG, advance authorization, EPC authorization, EOU if you are supplying bank and public sector undertaking, supplying gold. Everyone over here, listen to me very carefully. They are telling other documents notified. Sir, first of all, acknowledgement by the jurisdictional. See, I have gone ahead and supplied to whom? Advance authorization holder. Everyone, yes or no? Sir, how will the government be sure that when Ramesh went ahead and supplied, it has gone to the advance authorization only? So he is jurisdictional officer who is there, no? So when I apply for refund, I told I have supplied to an advance authorization holder. How will government believe? That guy should have received, no? So they are telling, sir, whenever you supply to an advance authorization holder, EPCG holder, etc., acknowledgement from the jurisdictional tax officer of the advance authorization holder, EPCG holder, or tax invoice signed by the EOU. Number one, acknowledgement can be taken from the jurisdictional tax officer. Number two, tax invoice signed by whom? EOU, that supplies have been received. Baba, basically what government is trying to make sure is your goods have actually reached the advance authorization holder or EPCG holder. Now who will confirm that? Those people will not confirm. They people can be also going ahead and taking advantage. So here government went ahead and told their jurisdictional tax officer who has to go ahead and give a acknowledgement that actually advance authorization holder or EPCG holder has received the goods or capital goods. Secondly, if you have supplied to an EOU, because they keep receiving EOU in the tax invoice only, they will write and give, yes sir, received. Are we clear? So that has to be given as a proof while going ahead and claiming for a refund. Then, sir, tax invoice signed by the EOU that supplies received, comma, undertaking by the recipient. If supplier is applying for, I told you, supplier also can apply for refund and recipient also can apply for refund in case of deemed export. Yes or no, everyone? If I have gone ahead and collected the tax from him, then he will apply for the refund. If, sir, if he has not gone ahead and taken the ITC also, he is not going ahead and he is not paid the tax also, I have only borne the burden, I will go ahead and apply. So, sir, when I am applying, I have to give an undertaking from that guy that, sir, you have not taken the ITC also and you will not file a refund application. Otherwise, I also took refund, you also took refund then. Are we clear, everyone? So what they are going ahead and telling, number one, you should give an acknowledgement that the goods have been received. Secondly, sir, he will not take ITC. Thirdly, undertaking that he will not take refund also. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Sir, can both of them take the refund? Yes. Any one of them can take the refund. Means both means any one of them, either supplier or recipient. If supplier is applying, he has to give acknowledgement from the jurisdictional tax officer that the goods have been received. Secondly, that guy is not going to take ITC also and that guy will not take refund also. Can I go ahead, everyone? Here now. Sir, if I have gone ahead and received an appellate, supposingly, appellate authority went ahead and told appeal disposed of in favor of Ramesh, I'll apply for a refund of the pre-deposit. Within how much time? 2 years. From which date? From the day court ka judgment has been given. Yes, everyone? Communication. Sir, document. Sir, I paid the pre-deposit. That detail you have to give. Secondly, court ka judgment which has come, that details you have to give. So it says reference number of order and copy of order passed. Are we clear? Reference number of order and copy also has to be given here. Plus reference number of payment of pre-deposit. You have to give a reference number saying, sir, this was the reference number when I made the payment. Next. Sir, refund of unutilized ITC. You have gone ahead and exported supposingly. When you export, ITC ka refund is given. All those export invoices you would have gone ahead and included in your GSTR 3B. Sir, now those export invoices from the GSTR 3B within 2 years you will go ahead and apply. Yes, everyone. From the GSTR 3B monthly returns you will apply within 2 years. What are the documents? They are going ahead and telling a statement containing number and date of invoices received and issued. Can I go ahead, everyone? What are the invoices relating to input, which I am claiming a refund? What are the export related invoice? All the details have to be given. Basically, you are trying to establish that the refund is due. Next. Sir, final assessment happened. Array, you give a reference number and copy of the final assessment order. Then, sir, person other than supplier, date of receipt of goods. Sir, what are the documents? Baba, you will have to go ahead and show a statement saying, sir, I had gone ahead and bought the goods. You have to prove with the document saying, sir, this is the invoice which is there, all those things. They have not gone ahead and told anything, but I think you will be able to say that, sir, person other than supplier. If I have sold the goods to you, you will have to go ahead and prove by giving documentary evidence. Might be your purchase invoice which is there. That, sir, see, these are the details of the purchase invoice. I've gone ahead and made the tax payment. All those things you have to go ahead and show. Next, sir, wrong classification. You have to give a statement showing the transaction detail. So first I collected GST, then I go ahead and paid. See GST, GST. All the one statement you make. Take it to the officer and give it. Explain him basically. Can we go ahead next? Statement showing means you have to make a statement and you have to explain him. Next, sir, UIN holder. Do you remember UIN holder? Whenever they go ahead and whatever they buy, for all those, they have to go ahead and file a statement. Statement of inward supplies in GSTR 11. That statement of inward supplies has to be attached with the refund. Are we clear, everyone? Everyone over here. Are we all clear with relevant date? Sir, first of all, from relevant date, you should run within 2 years. Application in GST RFD 01. Sir, UIN holder RFD 10. CSD contains 10A. Leave it. You should always remember for exam purpose RFD 01. Along with that, you should remember that relevant date say within 2 years you have to come. You have to come with documentary evidence. First of all, you will go ahead and give what? Documentary evidence to prove that the refund is due. Can I go ahead, everyone? So everyone listen to me very carefully. First of all, what will you give? Application. Along with that, you will have to give a documentary evidence. Now, these two application you gave, RFD 01. Document you gave, plus you have to attach. Sir, for every scenario I have told you. Application within 2 years, plus along with the application, you have to give document to prove that the refund is due. Now, refund is due to you only. That document also has to be given. That, sir, refund is due to me. Please don't put in consumer welfare fund. Otherwise, always refund goes to the consumer welfare fund only. But, sir, you have to prove that the refund is due to you only. Unjust enrichment. They will go ahead and say, principle of unjust enrichment. You can't become rich at the cost of someone else. You would have passed out the burden. So, I will not go ahead and give you the refund. We'll give the refund to him. Or if he's not there, consumer welfare fund. Are we clear? Now, everyone over here, what is the documentary evidence to prove that no unjust enrichment? Refund less than 2 lakh, self-declaration. Give one self-declaration. You will get the refund. Or if greater than 2 lakh, CA certificate. Baba, whenever I see a CA, it is always chartered accountant or cost accountant. Can I go ahead, everyone? Listen to me very carefully. I went ahead and told you application RFD 01. Along with that documentary evidence, I told you. Documentary evidence, generally it is what? Statement containing the number of the invoice, date of the invoice, etc. Then along with that, you have to give a documentary evidence to prove that the refund is due to you only. And that documentary evidence is a CA certificate if the amount is greater than 2 lakh or equal to 2 lakh. If it is less than 2 lakh, self-declaration. I will self-declare, sir, I have not passed on the burden. Now, unjust enrichment which is there is not applicable in 5 scenarios. Means you don't have to give all the CA certificate to prove and all. Are we clear? Number 1. Sir, tax paid on export of goods, services or both, or input and input services related tax on export. Everyone, number 1. Sir, I went ahead and exported. I paid IGST. This IGST ka refund if you want. In case of your export, you don't have to prove anything. They will give it to you only. No declaration, nothing required. Are we clear, everyone? Sir, I went in and exported. I gave a LUT. ITC ka refund will be there. Both the scenario, no problem at all. Are we clear, everyone? Sir, now you went in and told zero-rated supply, right, everyone? Zero-rated supply, exports, I told you. In exports, you will pay what? IGST, no unjust enrichment. Sir, if I want ITC ka refund, no unjust enrichment. Anyone any doubt with this? Sir, zero-rated supply is SEZ supplies also. If you are supplying to SEZ, that is also zero-rated. In SEZ supplies also, you can supply on payment of IGST or you can take ITC ka refund. Here, everyone, unutilized ITC under section number 54.3. 54.3 mein they go ahead and talk about zero-rated supply. They are telling unutilized ITC, it means ITC of refund, ITC refund to SEZ supplies, means this ke liye they are telling no unjust enrichment. But sir, what about IGST paid to supplies to an SEZ? In that scenario, you have to prove, you have to go ahead and prove that there was no unjust enrichment. In this scenario, you have to prove. Are we clear, everyone? See, always remember zero-rated supplies of 4 types. 2 types, exports or SEZ supplies. Export or SEZ supplies on payment of IGST or no IGST, LUT bond and ITC ka refund. Now everyone over here, sir, in those 2 scenarios, no unjust enrichment ka proof is required. But here, proof is required to prove that, sir, I am not gone ahead and passed on the burden to the SEZ. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now. Tax paid on advance. Sir, I went ahead, you gave me an advance. I paid the GST to the government. You told, hey, I don't want supply, no tax invoice. I gave the money back. Government should give the money back, no? Sir, you remember, in case of services, if goods ka case mein advance pay, you don't pay GST. But sir, services ka case mein I collect the GST and pay. If it doesn't pay, whatever amount is there, from there I have to pay. If I paid the GST to the government, I will claim for a refund. Simple. Sir, no proof is required. In a return only it is evident that, sir, I received the advance and I paid. I did not go ahead and supply. You see, evident that I have not issued the invoice. So they are telling no invoice is issued, refund voucher was issued, then you can go ahead and take the tax paid on advance. Sir, I received an advance. I paid the GST to the government, refunded the advance, issued refund voucher. When you refund voucher is issued, you can take the refund from the government. But remember always, no supply and no tax invoice. Huh? Can I go ahead, everyone? Next, sir, tax paid in pursuance of section number 7. Sir, I paid wrong tax. I collected IGST, paid IGST. Now I'll take IGST refund, pay CGST and SGST. When you're taking IGST refund, sir, do you think it is possible that one customer will pay 2 times GST to me? So never I have to go ahead and prove that I have passed on the burden. Are you guys able to understand? Sir, I collected IGST, paid IGST. Now I am going ahead and paying CGST, SGST and taking IGST refund. Customer will never pay me twice, sir. So there you don't have to prove any wrong determination of place of supply. Basically, you took intra to be inter to be intra. You did not learn place of supply from me. So you went ahead and determined wrongly. So when you determine wrong place of supply, you will go ahead and take intra to be inter or inter to be intra. You paid CGST and SGST instead of IGST. Take CGST and SGST refund, pay what? IGST. So the day you pay IGST, you have to run within 2 years with documentary evidence, no requirement to prove unjust enrichment. Is my point clear to all? Everyone over here, interest or tax borne by notified class of applicant. If somebody is notified, then those people also don't have to prove unjust enrichment. Other than that, everyone have to go ahead and prove unjust enrichment. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone, very simple. I went ahead and told you, sir, you have to apply from relevant date within 2 years. Sir, UN holder 18 months. Sir, you have to go ahead and apply. Application will go in RFD 0, 1 and 10. Yes, everyone, in case of UN holder. Now, when you are going ahead and applying, along with the application, give documentary evidence to prove refund is due. Refund is due to me. That also document has to be given. Now, documentary evidence is not applicable in 5 cases. Number 1. Sir, don't write zero rated supply. Write exports ka case mein. Number 2, sir, SEZ ko if you are supplying and ITC refund you are taking, then in that scenario it is not applicable. IGST refund it is applicable. The third one over here, sir, advance mein if you have gone ahead and paid any tax and refund has been given. Fourth one over here, sir, wrong tax. In this scenario you don't have to, or any other notified class of people ka case mein, you don't have to go ahead and prove any unjust enrichment. Means the second documentary evidence is not required. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here now, let's go ahead. Now, people, listen to me carefully one thing. Don't follow any other places here and there, reading this book, that book. Sir, I found this, please clarify. I am gone ahead and told what was final thing. Are we clear, everyone? Now you will go ahead and read ICI MAT. You will see some places it is written less than equal to 2 lakh. Some places it is written less than 2 lakh. You will go ahead and tell me, sir, it is wrong. No, Baba, it is not wrong. Rules may they have told up to 2 lakh. And sir, in the act they have gone ahead and told less than 2 lakh. Which will prevail over what? Act will prevail over the rules. So I am telling less than 2 lakh only self-declaration. Now you please don't go ahead and keep confirming the same thing again. I have clarified what was the final thing. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now this is only one place, but you will see a lot of places. Listen to me very carefully. Whenever you go ahead and apply in RFD 01, one ARN number will be generated, application reference number. That's sir, application has been submitted. Now listen to me very carefully. Over here, I have gone ahead and applied for refund from my e-credit ledger, for an example. E-credit ledger say 10 lakh ka refund if I apply. The time you file the application, no, they will go ahead and deduct 10 lakh from here. Sir, I went ahead and gave an application today. The day you file the application, they will deduct the money. Whatever refund application is given, that money will be deducted from your e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger, debited. Are we clear? Now where will the money come? In your bank account. Simple. But sir, if the processing is not done, they are telling no, we will not give you the refund. Then sir, it will be recredited. 10 lakh will be recredited to your e-credit ledger. So now, everyone, when you go ahead and apply for refund, amount will be debited in your e-cash or e-credit ledger. Whenever you are going ahead and applying for refund, they will go ahead and debit the amount in your e-credit, e-cash ledger. Now the money will come in your bank account. Sir, from e-credit, they will put it in your bank account. E-cash, they will put in your bank account. Sir, if the processing they told we will not process, then they will recredit. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here, listen to me very carefully. I went ahead and applied. Within how much time? 2 years. Application gone. Application will be transferred to my jurisdictional officer. Now, what will my officer do? Okay, application has gone. He will say, okay, application is complete or not. Yes or no? First, he will check application. Then he'll say, okay, document. Has he given all the statement, everything which was required or not? He will check everything. And then he will say, document to prove no unjust enrichment. Has he given or not? He will check. Right, everyone? Now, he checked. Everything is fine. He'll give acknowledgement. Yes, everyone. Once he gives acknowledgement, money should come in your bank account now. Sir, if officer goes ahead and sees, sir, this is the application that has come. He is checking. Okay, application is fine. Document, I said document. He is not given proper document. Now what will he do? He will reject. Yes, everyone. Same thing. Application will be transferred to whom? Jurisdictional officer. Now, if application is complete, he will go ahead and give you an acknowledgement. See, 1 minute. Application is complete. He will issue an acknowledgement in GST RFD 02 indicating date of filing the claim. Why is he indicating the date of filing? Because from the date of filing, it should come in your bank account within 2 years. Sorry, 60 days. From the date of filing. So, sir, I have filed over here. Within 15 days, he will give acknowledgement. But in the acknowledgement, he will write your date of filing because from the date of filing, you will get your refund within 60 days. Are we clear, everyone? Everyone over here now. So, what did I tell? First, you will go ahead and give the application. PO application will be transferred to the jurisdictional of proper officer. He will verify application for completeness. Sir, documents are fine or not? Application is complete or not? Everything is fine. Then, sir, he will go ahead and issue an acknowledgement. Section number, rule number 90 deals with it, which goes ahead and says, acknowledgement if application is complete. Application is incomplete, then he will issue a deficiency memo. He will issue a deficiency memo. This was the deficiency in your application. Are we clear, everyone? And it will come in RFD 03. Amount will be recreated to your e-cash or e-credit ledger. Sir, can I go ahead and rectify the deficiency? No, Baba, no. You have to go ahead and now file a fresh application. Why, sir? Because from the application 60 days is counted. So they are telling old application will not accept. New application you have to go ahead and file. Are we clear, everyone? Now file fresh application. People over here, relevant date, apply within 2 years. UN holder, 18 months. RFD 01, RFD 10. Sir, when you are filing the application, give the documentary evidence. Along with the documentary evidence, you have to go ahead and give documentary evidence to prove that refund is due to me. You gave all your documents, proper officer will verify within 15 days. Okay, once your application goes, they will go ahead and debit the amount in your e-cash or e-credit ledger. Now what will happen? Within 15 days of the ARN number, within 15 days, officer will verify everything. Officer finds everything okay. He will give an acknowledgement in GST RFD 02 saying, sir, we have got your application. We will do the processing. And there he will indicate the date of filing because from the date of filing, 60 days is counted. 60 days mein money has to come in your bank account, otherwise interest. Sir, if I went ahead and filed the application, he found some incompleteness, then he will go ahead and issue me a deficiency memo. Now, rectification and all can't be done. You have to file a fresh application. Are we clear? Everyone, one amendment which came in the last attempt, not an amendment now, but interesting amendment. Everyone, you tell me one thing. For an example, this is your relevant date. From here, within how much time you should apply? 2 years. For an example, 31st December, 2 years gets over. You know what? You are a bad boy. Sir, you celebrated Christmas, everything, bad boy or bad girl, however it is. Sir, you celebrated Christmas, everything, 26th December, you thought I will apply. You give application. He will go ahead and do processing within how many days? 15 days. Officer went ahead and should do the processing by here. Officer did the processing, deficiency memo given. 2 years gone. Oh no, sir. Officer took 10 days, no? This 10 days will be given extra to you now. because 2 years have already expired. Did you guys understand, everyone? From the date of submission of application till the date of communication of deficiency memo, whatever is the date the officer has taken. Sir, I applied. Officer took 10 days. Okay? First of all, you are latecomer. Still government entertained. In the favor of the assessees, government went ahead and told, no problem. Supposingly you filed your application over here, officer took 10 days only and he gave you a deficiency memo. Now what will you do? You only cry. You hold 2 buckets over here. In the buckets you cry. Why? Baba, gone. Application you can't file only now. You can't file the application because time is already gone. So the amendment done in the last attempt was this 10 days with the officer is taken. They will give you 10 more days to go ahead and file. So from here again 10 more days will be given so that you can go ahead and file a fresh application. Are we clear, everyone? That was the amendment done in the last attempt. Limitation period of 2 years for filing application to exclude time period from filing RFD 01 to the date of communication of RFD 03. Can I go ahead, everyone? Till the date of communication. Communication means the day you received it. Communication of RFD 03. Are we clear, everyone? Everyone over here, listen to me very carefully. From relevant date, within how much time you will apply? From the relevant date, you will apply within 2 years. You are an older within 18 months. You will give an application. Application along with that documentary evidence, along with the documentary evidence to prove refund is due. 5 scenario not applicable. Documentary evidence to prove refund is due to you. Unjust enrichment ka document not applicable. Done. Sir, once you give the application, ARN number is generated. From ARN 15 days may. Baba, 15 days is the maximum. Officer will go ahead and give the acknowledgement. Either he will give acknowledgement that okay, everything is complete, we are taking it up for processing, or they will give you a deficiency memo. If they give you a deficiency memo, they will recredit the amount in your e-cash, e-credit ledger and you have to file a fresh application. Everyone over here, they went ahead and gave you an acknowledgement. Now, relevant date, application done, they gave you an acknowledgement. Once the acknowledgement is given by them, sir, listen, no, not from there 60 days. 60 days is from application. 15 days also your application was with them only, no? It was complete application only. So 15 days, you already gone. Sir, once the acknowledgement is given, no? Within 7 days, because the zero-rated suppliers who are there need money, for zero-rated supplier it is told, provisionally we will give a refund to them. Everyone over here, listen. Sir, verification of application and document and processing is happening. Now, proper officers are generally told that within, no, 1 minute. From here, 15 days gone. Maximum is 15 days. Sir, officers are advised that within next 30 days, you please pass the refund order. Why? Because next 15 days, no, the government will also take time to give the money to the taxpayer, no. I'll tell you how it happens. You give the application. You give the application, he will give the acknowledgement. 15 days gone. Bank account may within how many days? 60. Now, once the acknowledgement is done, within 30 days, if he goes ahead and passes the refund order, see, actually to pass the refund order, the time limit is 60 days from application. But proper officers are advised. I'm telling you currently what is happening. They are advised that you pass order within how many days? 30 days. So that if you give the refund order saying 1 lakh should be processed to that person, you know what happens? Listen. Refund ka sanction order, RFD is 06 is the sanction order. Sir, bank going ahead and telling sanction letter. Same way they are giving a sanction order saying that refund of 1 lakh is due. 1 lakh should be given. You know what? You have to go ahead and pay some duties, etc. Adjustment, recovery. They recovered 20,000. Some adjustment they did and they will give you 80,000 now. You know what will happen? Listen to me very carefully, everyone. Once the sanction is given of 1 lakh, that is the RFD 06 which is telling. But payment order is given in RFD 05 saying this much should be actually paid. Everyone, you will be paid how much? 80,000. Now this, when they pass this letter, no, saying RFD 06, RFD 05, officer will go ahead and state over there 1 lakh was the amount, out of that 20,000 we are adjusting, etc. and you have, this person should be given only 80,000. Now this 80,000 officer will not take out from his pocket saying okay, let me take out, count cash, take and go. No. Here what will happen, this payment orders, no, they go to one website called PFMS ka website. Are we clear, everyone? This is government ka website which is there. If you see over here, I'll show you. See, PFMS, Public Financial Management System. This is the Government of India ka website which is there. From here the money is dispatched to you. Money is disbursed from here. So what will happen? This payment advice, this payment order which is there, no? Everyone, are you guys able to understand till here? The officer gave a payment order. This payment order ka no, one summary will be made. See, in a day, the officer will pass one payment order saying 80,000 to be paid to him. The officer will pass so many payment order. All the payment order, no, one total will be done. And this total with all the bank account detail where it is to be transferred, one summary will be made. This bank account, this month, this bank account, that is called, this is called a payment order, right everyone? And this is called consolidated payment advice. Consolidated payment advice which your GST portal will prepare. Portal will send it to whom? PFMS ka website. And PFMS website will give in your bank account. Don't you think it will take time? That is why 15 days is kept with the government. Are we clear everyone? Otherwise if they pass over here also, it's okay. But sir, if 60 days exceeds, no, they will have to give you interest. That is why proper officers are advised. Can I go ahead everyone? Otherwise, payment order ke liye, refund order ke liye, days are how many? 60 days only. Can I go ahead everyone? Now listen. Sir, this people who are there, zero rated supplier, section 154.6, read with rule number 91, which talks about provisional refund, says that 90% of the refund, see, your application made no, prima facie they will say, application everything is fine, everything looks fine. Provisionally, because zero rated supplier needs money, they will give you 90% refund. It says over here, only for zero rated supplier, provisional refund order will be given in RFD 04 and sir, payment order will be given in RFD 05. Listen, refund order is RFD 04. Let me take out the orders. You can see this also. 1 minute. Everyone over here. Let me go ahead and show you some forms also. See, application will go in RFD 01. Acknowledgement will be given in RFD 0. Sir, where is acknowledgement? So big form. Okay, 1 minute. RFD 01 was manual application. Forget it now. Old it is. See here. RFD 02 is the application. Are we clear? Deficiency memo RFD 03. Sir, if provisional refund has to be given, where is that provisional refund? Okay, here. Provisional refund order will be given in RFD 04. It is only in respect of whom? Zero rated supplier. When they give you a refund order, here they will go ahead and tell 10 lakh. But that 10 lakh, they have to also confirm it by a payment order. Why payment order? Because payment order, which is there, the total will be done with the bank account detail. It will be sent to PFMS ka website. So they have to create a payment order. Portal will prepare that summary. Sir, here, payment order. That sir, this was the net refund which was there. Along with that, this is the interest which is there. One total amount they will go ahead and put. Are we clear everyone? And this will be sent to the PFMS website who will go ahead and dispatch your amount. Everyone see. Now, RFD 04, RFD 05. Sir, what if the officer is satisfied that with preliminary examination that everything is fine? He will do now again? No, not required. If officer on preliminary scrutiny only is satisfied that a refund is due to you only within 7 days, then he will give you 100% refund. In that scenario, provisional refund order is not given. In that scenario, refund sanction order is only given. Refund sanction or refund rejection ka order is same only. Can I go ahead everyone? He will go ahead and give you if proper officer is satisfied that no further scrutiny is required, final sanction order will be given and payment order will be given. Sir, this payment order say who will create? The common portal will go ahead and create one summary and the summary will be sent to whom? Payment advice. Baba, payment advice is sent to whom? Shared with the PFMS ka website and PFMS goes ahead and gives in your bank account. Of course, it is not delayed so much. Baba, in case of provisional refund, it is not delayed so much. I am just linked it over here. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here, you tell me. Relevant date. Apply within 2 years. UN holder within 18 months. You will have to file RFD 01. Along with RFD 01, you have to give document to prove that refund is due. Refund is due to you only. You have to give it another proof also. Sir, 5 cases unjust enrichment is not applicable. Now, once you go ahead and file the application, amount will be debited in your e-cash or e-credit ledger. Application reference number generated. From that day, within 15 days, acknowledgement will given. RFD 02 में acknowledgement, RFD 03 में deficiency memo. Deficiency memo, then you have to file a fresh application. Once the acknowledgement is given, from the date of application, you have to, he will go ahead and do the processing within 60 days. Sir, from the date of acknowledgement, within 7 days, provisional refund to 088 supplier. Provisional refund order RFD04. Sir, sanction payment order RFD05. Sir, if on provisional refund, he is thinking, why provisional and all? Let me go ahead and give final amount. Why to waste time again and again? He will give RFD06 में final refund sanction order. Along with that, payment order he will give. Payment order का basis पे PFMS website portal will create consolidated payment advice. Payment order, consolidated payment advice. Consolidated payment advice will go to PFMS website and they will give in your bank account. Are we clear? Of course, when 7 days they are processing the refund, within the next 2-3 days, your money should come. Can I go ahead? Everyone listen to me very carefully. Sir, if I am not a hero, hero means zero-rated supplier. If you are not a zero-rated supplier, then what will happen? From the application, 15 days he already took. 30 days he has to go ahead and pass the refund order. Now everyone, refund is admissible. Then he will go ahead and give you a refund sanction order in RFD 06. Yes or no? Sir, hey, your refund I will not give you. Refund, everything is fine, document is fine, but you should not get the refund. Then he will issue you a notice. You come and tell me, show me the cause why I should not reject your refund application. Everyone over here. RFD 08. Can you see over here? Notice for rejection of application. Correct? No, you will ask. No, that is why he will give you notice. Hey, you come. Then you have to go ahead and, so now the applicant has to reply within 15 days in RFD 09. Reply to the show cause notice. Once you go ahead and reply, he will pass a refund rejection order. If he feels everything is fine or he accepts your reply, then he will give you a refund sanction order in RFD 06. Everyone over here, what did I tell you? Relevant date, 2 years application. 2 years application, acknowledgement. Acknowledgement, provisional refund. Provisional refund is not there for you. Then within the next 30 days, basically 15 days plus 30, 45 days they are advised. 45 days is the actual advice which has come. Okay? That sir, acknowledgement you give quickly. No. Why do you need 15 days for acknowledgement? Now, sir, 45 days done, they will go ahead and give you an show cause notice. If they have a doubt, you have to reply and then they will reject or they will accept. If they are not going ahead and giving you notice, Baba, it is not necessary that they have to give you the notice. If no problem at all, they will sanction the refund. Everyone listen to me very carefully. They sanctioned the refund over here. Final sanction amount 1 crore. Provisionally they gave you supposedly 90 crore. Or might be there was an outstanding demand order you are not paying. Adjust. Are we clear everyone? They will do all the adjustment and give one payment order. Can you see over here? Sir, 1 crore was the refund. 1 crore was the refund. 90 lakh rupees they adjusted. Outstanding demand, 10 lakh ka payment order. What will happen of the payment order? Tell me. Payment advice will be created. Consolidated payment advice. Why consolidated it is? 4-5 people ka all the, in a day, whatever payment orders are issued, all will be total and one consolidated payment advice is created. And that advice is sent to PFMS website and they will give you the money. See over here everyone. Sir, this payment order will go to whom? PFMS. Consolidated payment advice will be created by whom? Portal. Portal will share it with whom? PFMS, and PFMS will make sure that the money comes in your bank account within 60 days. So 15 days ka time is given for the PFMS. Now everyone, officer went ahead. Listen to me very carefully. Sanction order is supposedly 1 crore. Okay, officer gave you 100 crore ka sanction. There is no adjustment or none. How much payment order? 100 crore. Listen to me very carefully. If withholding by proper officer, withholding means your refund will be withheld. Money has taking the money back from the government. Okay, everyone. Now, refund of ITC under section number 54(3) is due. Sir, what they are telling is withholding. Sir, withholding by proper officer. If the refund of ITC under section number 54(3) is due and you have defaulted in return or liable to pay tax, interest, penalty, Baba, what is the refund due? Refund of input tax credit, which was under section number 54(3). ITC ka refund in case of export or zero-rated supply. Then they will go ahead and withhold that amount. Sir, registered person has defaulted in return or liable to pay tax, interest, penalty, then your proper officer will withhold the refund. Everyone over here, listen. Are you guys able to grab it? Very easy. Nothing is there in the chapter. Correct or not? Hey, what is there? Have you seen anything difficult till now? See, withholding refund, no, 1 minute. Here, yeah. Where any refund is due under section number 3, subsection 3 means ITC refund. ITC ka refund. Who has defaulted in furnishing any return or who is required to pay tax interest penalty which has not been stayed by the court, the proper officer may withhold the payment. Can you see over here? The same thing I have told you over here. Can I go ahead, everyone? Sir, if you, and they are telling, may withhold the refund, deduct what? Tax, interest, penalty, late fee or any other amount unpaid. Simple, everyone. If supposedly 100 crore was refunded to you, now they are going ahead and telling, we will not go ahead and give you the refund. If refund was of what? Refund is of ITC is due. If refund of ITC is due to you, basically those ITC ka refund which is under section number 54.3, 2 scenarios, then they are going ahead and telling, if registered person has defaulted in the return or liable to pay tax interest penalty to the department, then they will go ahead and withhold the refund and deduct the tax interest penalty, fees, etc. or any other amount. Now listen to me very carefully. Officer passed 100 crore. You are doing dancing over here. Commissioner is of the opinion that department should go for a departmental appeal. Commissioner will go ahead and stay the operation and withhold the refund. Everyone, withholding by the commissioner, if refund is subject matter of appeal or further proceeding likely to adversely affect revenue, they are going ahead and telling, sir, if we give the refund, no, this money will take 100, this person will take 100 crore and run away. If he feels all those scenario, if refund is subject to appeal or further proceeding likely to adversely affect revenue, then they are going ahead and telling, number one, your proper officer is withholding. When the refund is of ITC ka refund. Because you are not paying tax, interest, penalty, etc., he is withholding it. Secondly, who is withholding? Commissioner. Baba, do you remember? Commissioner goes for departmental appeal. Now, if commissioner is going ahead and thinking that I have to go for a departmental appeal, proper officer has passed 100 crore. No. He will stay. He will withhold the amount. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Sir, and they will tell you that we have withhold the amount. Part A of RFD 07, order for withholding of refund, informing the reason. Whenever they withhold the refund, they will need to inform you, no? Yes or no? They will inform you in RFD 07. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, sir, later officer realized, oh no, not required. We should release the refund. Then they will go ahead. When proper officer is satisfied, refund is no longer liable to be withheld, then they will go ahead and release and they will pass one order in RFD 07. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here, listen to me very carefully. Relevant date, 2 years. Application. Application say 15 days. Acknowledgement. Acknowledgement or deficiency memo. Acknowledgement given within 7 days. Provisional refund to zero-rated supplier. Sir, from that day, within 30 days, they will go ahead and give pass the refund sanction order. Once the refund sanction order is given, Baba, actual refund sanction order ke liye it is 60 days only. Sir, once the refund sanction order is passed, now if any adjustment is to be done, they will adjust the amount and remaining ka payment order will be given. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, whatever is the refund amount which is there, whatever is the refund amount that is going to come to you, if officer wants to go ahead and withhold, your proper officer, then he can also withhold. If commissioner wants to withhold, then commissioner also can withhold. If when your proper officer will withhold, basically you have not paid tax, interest, penalty, etc. Tax, interest, penalty, etc. is to be paid by you, then they will go ahead and withhold. Can I go ahead? If commissioner will withhold, when commissioner wants to go for a departmental appeal and they know if they give you the refund, it is you are going to take and run away. So they are going ahead and withholding. Can I go ahead, everyone? If withheld amount is refunded, hey, my refund was due on this day, 60th day. You withheld it for 2 years. Give me interest. After the expiry of 60 days, up to the date of refund, they have to give you interest. Sir, taxable person entitled to interest at the rate of 6%. Everyone listen to me very carefully. I'll tell you one brilliant thing what people did. Okay. I have ITC. 1 lakh rupees. Output tax liability was 10,000. How much? How much can I use? 10,000 only? Yes or no? Hey, 10,000 is due. I'll use 10,000 only. No. What people used to do, no? They used to go ahead and pay. Not 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 0 extra paid. How much you paid? 1 lakh. How much is the refund? Hey, How much is the output tax liability? Hey, everyone, output tax liability is 10,000. You are tube light? Here. Then, out input tax credit is how much? 1034. One extra zero added. You paid how much extra? What to do? Refund. What people used to do, I'll tell you. ITC ka refund is generally not given, no? People used to go ahead and file one, paid a tax extra. Now they will go ahead and file one application. Application given, processing will be done and it will come in your bank account. ITC converted into bank money. Input tax credit, people used to convert into bank, cash. Government told, wait, Baba, wait. Whenever refund is due to you, it will be always refunded in the original mode. You paid through ITC, refund in ITC. If you paid through cash, refund in cash. Sir, we paid 50-50. 50-50. Are you guys able to understand? They are going ahead and telling rule number 921A introduced. This government came to know after loopholes are going ahead and discovering. Government saw refund in cash or credit based on original mode. Proper officer shall issue RFD 06. Now everyone over here. For the refund to be paid in cash, sir, for the refund to be paid in cash. Listen, this refund is to be paid in cash. The 90,000 is to be paid in cash. No. It has to go back to the e-credit ledger. For this, they will not give RFD 06. For this, they will tell, listen, Baba, listen. For this, it is not a refund sanction. It will be recredited. For recrediting, we will not go ahead and issue RFD 06. We'll issue GST 03. One form is there. 1 minute. See, here it is. They will go ahead and issue GST PMT 03 for recrediting amount as ITC in the e-credit ledger. Can I go ahead? Listen. Final refund amount in cash. Any outstanding adjustment they will do and remaining amount will be paid in cash. Everyone over here. Remember one thing simple. Sir, refund sanction. Refund. Supposingly, you went ahead and paid, supposingly over here to the government, you paid 50,000 rupees. Are we clear? 50,000 ke liye you use 25,000 cash, 25,000 credit. Government told, okay, this amount has to be refunded. When they will refund, 25,000 they will put in the e-credit ledger and 25,000 they should give in your bank. For this, they will issue PMT 03 and for this 25,000 they will issue RFD 06 where they will put 25,000. In this, they will adjust whatever outstanding amount is there and remaining amount 20,000 they will go ahead and issue payment order RFD 05. Is my point clear to all? Can I go ahead, everyone? However, you paid 50-50. If they are refunding also, they will refund 50-50 only. 50% in cash, 50% in bank account. Can I go ahead, everyone? Everyone over here. They are telling proper officer shall issue RFD 06 for refund of the amount to be paid in cash. Final sanction amount in cash. From that also they will adjust whatever amount is there and remaining payment order. Sir, whatever is the amount to be recredited, for amount to be recredited, they will always go ahead and issue what? PMT 06. Sorry, 3. Are we clear till here? Everyone listen to me very carefully. All this payment order which is there, which one? This payment order, all the payment orders say one consolidated payment advice is prepared, shared with the PFMS website, and the money goes in your bank account. Are we clear, everyone? Now listen, disbursement is complete. Sir, in my bank account it did not come. I want interest. Yes, Baba. After the expiry of 60 days, basically from the application, if within 60 days money has not come in your bank account, they are going ahead and telling, we will give you one payment order will also be issued by the officer. Baba, in the payment order, he will go ahead and mention that, sir, please give interest also to this guy. See, wait, I'll show you. See here. Interest also they will mention in the payment order. Are we clear, everyone? 1 minute. It is not working, is it? Just a minute, everyone. Just a minute, people. Okay, now it's working, everyone. See, interest on delayed refund. He will go ahead and pass a payment order for that also, and amount will be given in your bank account. Are we clear, everyone? Now listen. Interest is always 6% under section number 56. Remember always, if they don't give you within 60 days, then they will give you interest for the days delayed after 60 days basically. Can I go ahead, everyone? At the rate of 6. Sir, I got the money. I cheated the government. Baba, erroneous refund, demand and recovery chapter. Don't forget, from the date of erroneous refund, they can recover the amount within 3 years or 5 years in case of fraud. Everyone over here, we are done with your refunds. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Everyone, now listen. All you have to learn in this chapter, you know what? How to calculate that ITC ka refund. That's it. Nothing else. Everyone here now. You have to go ahead and apply within relevant date, say 2 years. Application will go on RFD 01, RFD 10, RFD 10A. Right, everyone? Once you go ahead and file your application, you have to give document to prove refund is due. Sir, refund is due to you. Are we clear, everyone? Then, sir, then 15 days they will give acknowledgement. Within 15 days, once they give the acknowledgement, okay, now provisional refund within 7 days. To whom? Sir, those people who are zero-rated supplier, or you will get within 60 days. Right, everyone? Within 60 days, basically from the date of application, they will go ahead and file one refund sanction order or rejection order. Same RFD 06. Sir, when the refund is given, if they want to adjust amount, they will adjust. Remaining payment order will be given. Sir, the payment amount also, if they want to withhold, then they can withhold that amount also. Can I go ahead, everyone? Or commissioner, if he wants to withhold, he can also withhold. Are we clear? When the withholding is done, they will go ahead and give you the details in RFD 07. Part A. Sir, withhold refund, whenever they want to return it to you, they will give you the details in RFD 07, Part B. Whenever they are withholding, not adjusting, Baba, adjustment ka detail, so they will give in the refund order only. In the refund order, they will write 10 crore ka refund given, adjustment done 2 crore, 8 crore will give you the payment. And for that, they will issue one payment order. Adjustment ka detail is not given. Earlier, adjustment detail was also given. Nowadays, no adjustment detail. Only withholding, then they will inform you. Withheld refund, refunded. Withheld amount, refunded. Then they will give you with interest at the rate of 6%. Are we clear? Sir, how I have paid, they will refund same way. How I have paid, they will refund me the same way. When I made the payment, supposedly 1 lakh rupees ka, I paid 50% in cash, 50% in credit. Sir, if I am getting a refund, supposedly, they will refund me 50% in cash and 50% in credit. 50% cash will basically, they will be giving a payment order and the amount will come in my bank account. Remaining 50% ke liye, they will give me one PMT 03 and the amount will be, they will just issue one PMT 03 which will make sure, the portal will make sure that the amount goes back to your e-credit ledger. Right, everyone? Now, that's it, everyone. If money doesn't come in your bank account within 60 days, then interest at the rate of 6%. Everyone over here. Now, beggars are not given refund. They are telling no refund below 1,000 and all. CGST 1,000, SGST, IGST how much? Hey, IGST also 1,000. Write and keep. CGST, SGST or IGST. When you go ahead and read section number 20 of the IGST Act, you will see this. For CGST, SGST and IGST, all the three ke liye, it is how much? CGST or SGST or IGST, any one of them it is 1,000. Everyone over here, provisional refund is given on preliminary scrutiny. They are telling thieves and all will not entertain. Okay? They are telling no provisional refund if person is prosecuted for any offense during any immediate preceding 5 years and tax evaded was how much? 250 lakh. If you were prosecuted, if you are put in jail, jail wala food was given, okay, then they are going ahead and telling if immediately preceding 5 years you are put in jail, then you are not trustworthy. For you, provisional refund and all will not give. After verification only will give the final refund. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now here, listen. Everyone over here down, can you see? Application before issuance of, okay, I filed the application, sir, I want to withdraw the application, my mistake. So withdrawal can be done before issuance of provisional refund order, final sanction order, payment order. Then, sir, this is what? RMD 07. Here. Withholding. Before withholding. And then, sir, he withheld the refund. I did not file the refund only, withdrawn. Can you do that? No. Can I go ahead? Then RFD 08. What is RFD 08? Everyone over here. I also don't remember what was RFD. Notice. Array, notice. Can I go ahead, everyone? So before that, sir, I filed the application. He gave the acknowledgement. Can I withdraw? Yes. Before, see, RFD 01 is application. RFD 02 is acknowledgement. RFD 03 is deficiency memo. Till that stage, you can withdraw. Acknowledgement or deficiency stage tak you can withdraw. Deficiency stage to anyways he has thrown you away. What will you do? What withdrawal? Then, sir, he gave the acknowledgement. Can I withdraw? Yes. But provisional refund given, order given, payment order given, sanction order given. After that, all these things you can't go ahead and withdraw. With respect to application, may withdraw the application. See, applicant before issuance of all this can withdraw the application by filing RFD 01 W, and on submission of RFD 01, okay, sir, I applied for refund. They went ahead and debited the amount. Sir, I am withdrawing the application. What will happen? Recredit. The amount will be recredited to the e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger. Any doubt, anyone? Nothing. Sir, balance in the e-cash ledger. You know what? They have told in the law that balance in the e-cash ledger. No, in my e-cash ledger, 1 lakh rupees is there. You have to file a refund. My cash. So they are telling you don't have to file a refund application when you are filing return. No, in return you tick, I want a refund of my e-cash amount. They will give you your bank account. But practically it is not happening. Practically people are filing refund application only for e-cash. But for the exam purpose, if they ask you, हाँ sir, e-cash ka refund can be given by going ahead and claiming through return. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Do you remember CTP and NRTP casual people? Casual. Government went ahead and told everyone before going ahead and giving you refund, when you apply, when you give an application, you have to give what? Advance tax. Advancement net tax liability, yes or no? And it will go to your e-cash ledger. Do you remember? You went ahead and gave 10 lakh rupees as your advancement tax. Okay. Why 10 lakh and all? 10,000. Okay? They gave you the registration certificate. Registration certificate valid for 1 month, 2 months. You file GSTR 3B. You file GSTR 3B, CTP, NRTP ka case mein GSTR 5 is there. They are telling whatever amount is there in your e-cash ledger, generally a person can go ahead and claim through return. Yes or no? But for you guys, only after you go ahead and file your last return. In your last return, you can go ahead and claim that refund. They are going ahead and telling over here, balance in the e-cash ledger can be taken through return, but in case of NRTP and CTP, basically what happens, only if they go ahead and file their last return, after that they can go ahead and claim a refund of the e-cash. Just imagine, sir, you gave me registration, by taking advance, I'll take a refund of the advance. Only after you go ahead and file the last return, you can go ahead and claim a refund. Everyone over here, CTP and NRTP related talk, here, see. Notwithstanding anything to the contrary, the amount of advance tax deposited by CTP and NRTP shall not be refunded unless such person, in respect of the entire period for which certificate has been granted, has furnished all the return. Only when you go ahead and file all the return, you can go ahead and claim a refund. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Sir, refund to UIN holder if good services received by registered person. Okay. Refund is available to a UIN holder if he has received the what? Good services from a registered person against tax invoice. Everyone, I went ahead and bought from a registered person. I know one person in the embassy. I will give him my GST invoice. Tell him, sir, you can to claim the refund. No. Whenever a UIN holder is buying, he has to make sure that he should tell that other person that I am a UIN holder, I will claim a refund of the inward supplies per tax. I should tell that person, you mention my UIN number on the invoice. See here, everyone. Sir, UIN holder will be given a refund if good services received from registered person against tax invoice with UIN of the applicant on it. Means my application, when I am going ahead and applying for refund of the tax, basically my tax invoice with UIN of the applicant. Can I go ahead, everyone? Otherwise, what will happen? Listen. These UIN holders who are there, embassy mein, I know one person. ITC ka refund we don't get. I will give him all the invoices. All the GST which is there. He can claim refund of the inward supplies per tax paid. He will take all the refunds. So government went ahead and told UIN holder, when you are coming for a refund, all your invoices which are there, for which refund you are claiming, all those invoices may your UIN should be mentioned, because we will go ahead and we can verify if they want. Anyways, it is not told in the documentary evidence as of now, but still, if they want, they can go ahead and ask you to get the invoices. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Proviso. If UIN is not mentioned, then sir, refund available if invoice copy duly attested is submitted. You will have to attest a copy, and duly attested copy has to be submitted that sir, these were received by the UIN only, UIN holder only. That attested copy has to be submitted to the department. Only then they will go ahead and give you the refund. Can I go ahead, everyone? This one proviso has been introduced. Sir, no refund of unutilized ITC. Sir, I exported the goods. ITC ka refund you give me. Government is selling on export, export duty is there. Why export duty is charged by the government? Because government is not encouraging that export. Yes, everyone, government is not encouraging that export, but still you are exporting. Yes or no? So government went ahead and told, if your export duty is there, ITC refund will not give. No refund of unutilized ITC if goods exported are subject to export duty. Why, sir? Export duty, why export duty is there on your goods? Because government doesn't want you to export. If ITC is given in GST department, one side government is not encouraging in custom, one side GST department is giving refund. Both are government ka department only, no? So they went ahead and told, if goods are subject to export duty, we will not go ahead and give you unutilized ITC ka refund. Sir, you know IGST ka to duty drawback I took in customs. In GST and all, refund will not be given. Supplier avails DBK with respect to central tax claims or DBK with respect to central tax or claims refund of IGST. Everyone listen to me very carefully. In customs, if you go ahead and claim all the refunds, etc. of that IGST paid, or in customs, you have gone ahead and claimed the duty drawback with respect to IGST amount also, then now they are telling in GST and all, will not give you any refund. I hope everyone is clear over here. People, tell me one thing. Did you guys go ahead and understand everything over here? I went ahead and told you. People, quickly tell me. Sir, from the relevant date, within how much time? 2 years. You have to file the application. RFD 01, RFD 10 or 10A. For CSD contain 50% refund, 50% GST on their inputs is given basically. Can I go ahead, everyone? Yes, 50% of the GST paid basically is given as a refund to them. Sir, once your application goes, amount will be debited to your e-cash ledger, e-credit ledger. Now, once your application has gone from 50 within 15 days, acknowledgement. Sir, acknowledgement or deficiency memo. If deficiency memo is given, fresh application to be filed. Sir, from the date of application till the date of deficiency memo, difference, day, they will give you extra. Sir, once the application is submitted, within 7 days, provisional refund. Correct, everyone? Or final sanction order also can be given. If preliminary scrutiny shows that refunds is due, full amount will be refunded. Sir, once the refund is, provisional refund, okay, leave it now. Sir, acknowledgement given within next 30 days they will try. Actually, from application it is 60 days. Then they will give you notice. Any doubt is there, notice, reply, and then rejection order, otherwise sanction order. Or directly sanction order is given if no doubt is there. Sanction order is given, any adjustment of tax, etc. they will do, remaining amount they will go ahead and refund it to you. Sir, refund amount which is there, if they want to withhold, they can go ahead and withhold. Sir, if it's an unutilized ITC refund, then they can go ahead and, proper officer can go ahead and withhold. Sir, proper officer can only withhold whenever it is refund of unutilized ITC which is there. Everyone, and commissioner can withhold whenever commissioner has a doubt that sir it is prejudicial for the revenue to go ahead and give you the refund, then or they are contemplating that we'll go for an appeal and we'll win, then they will withhold. When they withhold, they will give the detail in RFD 07 part A. Sir, when they refund the withheld amount, RFD 07 part B they will give you the details. Now once the withheld refund is refunded, the money will come in your bank account along with interest at the rate of 6%. Sir, how I have paid, same way I will be refunded. Amount will come in the bank account. If it doesn't come in the bank account, interest will be given at the rate of 6%. If it's an erroneous refund, demand and recovery chapter 3 years or 5 years may demand order will be given to you. Right, everyone? I hope everyone is clear till here, people. 100% clear till here. Done. Everyone, what was the amendment in the chart? Number 1, refund applications are now subject to Aadhaar authentication. Okay, everyone. Secondly, whenever UN holder has an invoice on which basically they have not gone ahead and mentioned the UN, then the invoice has to be an attested copy which is there. Attested invoice. Can I go ahead, everyone? Then the invoice copy, if refund will be available only if invoice copy duly attested is submitted. Are we clear till here, everyone? These are the 2 amendments in your refund ka chart which is there. Now, everyone over here. Section number 56, I have already taught you interest on refund. Yes, everyone, if you are not given a refund within how much days? 60 days, then you will be getting interest at the rate of 6%. Remember, as of now, interest at the rate of 6% is only given in case of all the refunds which is there. Here 9% and all you will see, you ignore this. You have to remember for your exam purpose, interest always at the rate of 6% which is there. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one is consumer welfare fund. consumer welfare fund, how it will be utilized, and consumer welfare fund ka rule. Sir, can you see over here? This is the act, this is the rules. Listen, I'll tell you. Sir, if the money is not given refund to the supplier or recipient is not traceable, the money will be put in a fund called Consumer Welfare Fund. Consumer Welfare Fund, which is supposedly to be used for the benefit of the consumer. Clear, everyone? Now, government is saying we will go ahead and use the money. See, any income from the investment, see, whatever money is there in the Consumer Welfare Fund, they will invest. Money earned, interest earned, investment income earned, also will be put in the fund. And sir, how are we going to use? Will be the manner prescribed. Sir, it says the government shall constitute a fund called Consumer Welfare Fund and create the fund of the amount referred in section number 54.5, means whatever the amount is not given to you will be put in the Consumer Welfare Fund. Any income from the investment also will be created in the fund, and such other money received, means whatever money has been received by the government, any other money will also be created to the fund. Now, sir, in the manner prescribed is over here. Can you see over here? Sir, how will the fund be utilized? That also will be as may be prescribed in consultation with the C&AG. Sir, how will we use the money? People, this is your homework, everyone. Please read at home. Sir, how will the money be utilized? Listen. Sir, first the money will be put in Consumer Welfare Fund. Consumer Welfare Fund says they will put the money in the investment. Investment ka income also will come in the Consumer Welfare Fund. Now, what will they do with the money? Sir, by chance, supposingly, if refund is due later, they have to go ahead and give the money. Sir, this fund ka audit will be done by the C&AG who is there. Sir, audit ke liye this fund to manage one committee will be created. Committee will meet four times in a year. All those stories are told. Sir, whoever is the committee which has been created, what are the powers? This you remember for your exam. Third class question, but still remember. Okay? Sir, the committee which is created, they will make sure that 50% of the money of the fund is given towards consumer welfare, advertisement for the consumer regarding GST, pay or GST, etc. All those advertisement will be done. Right, everyone? This is for your homework to be read at home. We'll continue our discussion, everyone, now with refunds ka rule number 89 sub rule 4. One of the most interesting rules which they have gone ahead and created. Now, I hope you guys know that in refund chapter there is ITC ka refund which is there. Yes, everyone, unutilized ITC ka refund you get. Only in two scenarios you get unutilized ITC ka refund. Those two scenarios ke liye, how much refund they will be giving you, they have gone ahead and told by a formula. Everyone over here. Unutilized ITC ka refund is given in two scenarios. Can you tell me two scenarios, everyone? Number one is when you make zero rated supply. What is zero rated? When you export or you go ahead and supply to a SCZ, right? You will get ITC ka refund. Correct, everyone? Or if you go ahead and make inverted duty structure supply. What is inverted duty structure? Wherein your output supply pay rate is supposedly 5% and your inward supply, the rate might be 12%. Generally, it is that input pay rate which is there, output pay rate is higher or it is equal. But if output pay rate is lower, then it's a reverse situation, and reverse situation is known as inverted duty structure. And government says, after going ahead and paying the 5% from this, whatever is remaining amount will give you the refund. Are we clear, everyone? So we are going to first of all, and now here how much refund you will get, here how much refund you will get. This is told by rule number 89.4 and here it is told by 89.5. Are we clear, everyone? So but they have gone ahead and told a formula. Sir, is there a formula? Baba, it's not a formula. It's just a general logic. Let's go ahead and understand that. Everyone over here, tell me one thing. If you go ahead and make only domestic supply, will you get any ITC ka refund? No. ITC, never refund will be given. Sir, if you go ahead and make one zero rated supply on payment of IGST, will you get any ITC ka refund ever? No, never. ITC is given. ITC is given, but you have to use it. Again, you have to use it. If you go ahead and make one, supposingly I am making only zero rated supply under LUT or bond, will I get ITC ka refund, everyone? Yes, sir. You go ahead, supply. When you supply, don't pay IGST, give LUT or bond, full ITC ka refund will be given. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, if I go ahead and tell you, in my firm, I am going ahead and making zero rated supply on payment of IGST, zero rated supply on payment of on giving LUT, and sir, I am making domestic supplies also. Can you tell me how much ITC I will get? If you go ahead and talk about ITC, ITC have to be apportioned. Regarding this, I will not get ITC ka refund. Regarding this also, I will not get ITC. So if I go ahead and tell you ITC over here, ITC over here, ITC over here, this has to be used for this. This you can claim a refund. This you have to use for this. So this only can be claimed as a refund. But here I showed you separate inward supplied pay, separate credit. But generally it will not be separate credit which is there. Generally it will be one input tax credit, one inward supply which will be used for making all the three kinds of supply. In this scenario, you'll have to go ahead and do proportionate amount has to be taken ITC, proportionate amount will be given as refund, and that is what the formula is trying to tell you. Everyone over here, in a business, a person can have different types of supplies which are there. Number one, he can buy inward supplies on which he can take input tax credit, and he can make domestic supplies which are taxable supplies. What will he do with the ITC? Use it. He can have input tax credit. Now he will do domestic supplies which are exempt supply. What to do? ITC will not get. If he has inputs which he is going ahead and making zero rated supply on payment of IGST, what to do? You have to use it. Sir, if he has input tax credit which he is going ahead and making zero rated supply under LUT, then he will go ahead and claim a refund, and this refund is given as per rule number 89 sub rule 4. Why, sir? Because generally the input will be common credit which is there. Commonly means it will not be a common credit. It's like all the credit will be there. You have made shirts, some you exported, some you sold it in India. So here you have to go ahead and understand, if input is together, how much credit ka refund you will get. Is my point clear to all? Everyone over here, simple. What will you do? You will take this credit, you will take the ITC multiplied by what will you do? Whatever is your zero rated supply under LUT, zero rated supply under LUT divided by a total turnover. Yes or no? How much is relating to zero rated supply under LUT divided by a total turnover multiplied by the input tax credit. Correct or not? Same thing they have gone ahead and told by the medium of formula that you have to take turnover of zero rated supply of goods, turnover of zero rated supply of service which is under LUT divided by total turnover multiplied by the net ITC. So let's go ahead and understand what do they say. So here they have gone ahead and modified the formula. They have used the word what? Net ITC, zero rated supply under LUT for goods plus zero rated supply under LUT for service also can be there, divided by adjusted turnover. They told turnover we will little adjust. Are we clear, everyone? So first of all, we have to go ahead and understand what do you mean by net ITC. Net ITC multiplied by turnover of zero rated supply of goods, turnover of zero rated supply of services, but both under LUT. Okay, everyone? Chalo, divided by adjusted turnover. Let's understand first net ITC. Net ITC means what? Can you tell me what are the things you will get the credit if I go ahead and ask you this over here? What is your net ITC? Number one, you took the credit, you made domestic supplies under what is taxable supply. What will you do? Will you take the credit? Yes. I made domestic supply which is exempt supply. Will I take the ITC? No, you will not take the ITC only. So this should be not there in your net ITC. Do you guys accept? Now one, you have gone ahead and made zero rated supply on IGST payment. Yes sir, this will be there. This ka credit I will go ahead and take. Baba, how much you will get refund? I am not talking. I am telling how much is the total credit you generally get. If I go ahead and make zero rated supply on LUT and sir, ITC is there, what to do? Will you take? Yes. Sir, if I am making zero rated supply which is exempt, LUT I have given, will I get ITC? Yes. Baba, always remember, even if you are making zero rated supply which are exempt supply, still you get ITC. Very good. Sir, if I go ahead, that's it, no everyone. Now, all this credit which is there, except the domestic supply wala credit, which is exempt supply, you will take the net credit over here. This is known as gross credit. This is known as gross ITC. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Now there are two situations which are special situation. Wherein, Baba, what happens if you go ahead and make zero rated supply under LUT you will get full refund, which is basically rule number 89.4a and rule number 89.4b. There are two situations which are given wherein exact amount of ITC refund is given, and this ka always full refund is given. Sir, what do you mean by rule number 89.4a and 4b? Rule number 89.4a and 4b mein they have told two special supplies which are there. For those supplies, whatever credit is there, full refund is given. And hence, we never go ahead and consider that in our calculation. Which calculation? This calculation. Why, sir? Because anyways for that, you will get full refund. So, formula etc. is not required to be applied. So, this ka effect, this turnover ka effect also and this ITC ka effect will remove from everywhere. Because these are two special kind of supplies which are there. Are we clear? I will not get into that special kind of supplies ka explanation. Anyways, for your exam, they will not ask you. And these two special types of supplies, basically, I'll tell you. Quickly, I'll tell you. Reset. 89.4a. What is 89.4a, everyone? You know what happens? A supplier will go ahead and make deemed export ka supplier, you know, who holds advance authorization, who has an EPCG authorization. Those people are going to make export, right? So, they will go ahead and buy from a person by giving this advance authorization and they will buy. Now, for this though, this person will not go ahead and charge any GST. This person will claim the refund. Yes or no? Sure. Now, this deemed supplier who has there, deemed export ka supplier, he has bought some more inputs from a person. This person will go ahead and charge GST because to this person he did not give any authorization, etc. Yes, everyone. When you don't give any advance authorization, etc., this person will charge you GST. This GST ka complete refund is given to you under rule number 89.4a. To whom? To deemed export supplier. Are we clear? Because he is making a deemed export supply, when he buy the main article from a person, that person ko to he gave a advance authorization. So that person will not go ahead and charge any GST. He will charge, but this person only will claim a refund. This guy does not pay anything on that. But sir, if he buys any other input services, on that he has paid GST because the supply which he has gone ahead and made in export and he is a deemed export ka supplier, means he has bought supplies. Baba, he has bought, no, he is not a deemed export supplier. He has bought from a person whose supplies are deemed export. Yes, everyone. So this guy, because he is going to export, he has bought other inputs also. This other input services ka refund is given under rule number 89.4a. Is my point clear? And this amount ka full refund is given. Can we go ahead? The next type of supplier is rule number 89.4b. Everyone over here. 89.4b goes ahead and talks about those people who are merchant exporter. Merchant exporter. Everyone over here. What do you mean by merchant exporters? These people go ahead and buy from many manufacturers. Okay? And they go ahead and export. Now listen to me very carefully. They will buy from all the small people who want to go ahead and export. These people are manufacturers. They will buy from them and they will go ahead and pack in a container and export. Now, government have told whoever is merchant exporter, if anyone is supplying to them, they should go ahead and charge 0.05% CGST and 0.05% SGST or 1%, 0.1% IGST. Okay, everyone. Now, if you are a merchant exporter, this amount ka full refund is given to you. So tell me one thing, if I am a person who is going ahead and doing zero-rated supply under LUT normally also, and I am doing zero-rated supply under LUT, which is basically merchant export. For the merchant export related transaction, this ITC which is there, no 0.5% and 0.05%, this full refund is given to me. You guys get it? Was it little fast or you understood? Sure, everyone. Baba, more than this not required for your exam also. 89.4a and 4b are two special scenario. Number one is the 89.4a. What is 89.4a? If I am a person who is going ahead and buying against advance authorization, might be I bought some goods against advance authorization, some input and input services, I paid tax and I bought it. Because I am going to export, government says that input and input services ka also refund will be given to me under 89.4a and 4b, and that is full refund. 89.4b is what? If I am a merchant exporter buying from small manufacturers, packing and exporting, government says to keep a control, these manufacturers will just charge him how much GST? 0.5% and 0.05% and 0.05%. That GST ka full refund is given to me. Are we clear, everyone? Is my point clear to all? That is under 89.4a and this is under 89.4b. 4B. Everyone, now tell me one thing. If I go ahead and ask you, I went ahead and bought input. I have input tax credit which I am making domestic supply, which is taxable supply. What will happen, everyone? You have to use it. I have input tax credit which I am going to make domestic supply, which is exempt supply. What will happen, everyone? No ITC. Remember, no ITC. In your net ITC also, you don't take the credit. You have domestic supplies, not domestic supply. Zero rated supply, which is on IGST payment, everyone. Then, what you do ITC? Use it and then IGST ka refund is given. Sir, I am making zero rated supply, which is under LUT. What to do about ITC? Refund. Refund, everyone, correct? Then, this I am making zero rated supply, which is under LUT, which is 4A and 4B wala supply. Then, sir, ITC also will be given refund to you. This also refund is given, but under 89 4A and 89 4B. Right, everyone? Now listen. 4A, 4B, 4A, 4B. This whole effect from turnover also you remove. From adjusted turnover also you have to remove. From net ITC also you have to remove. Now tell me one thing. What is the formula? The formula is net ITC multiplied by zero rated supply, turnover of zero rated supply of goods under LUT plus, sir, why turnover of zero rated supply of goods under LUT only is taken? Because IGST payment mein you don't get ITC ka refund. Sure, everyone? Sure? Yes. So, sir, turnover of zero rated supply of services under LUT, take everyone, divided by adjusted turnover. Now, when you take net ITC, what is that thing you don't have to take? First of all, 89 4A and 4B, and you don't have to take this domestic supply, which are taxable exempt supply ka ITC. So, sir, when I say net ITC, it means gross ITC. If I tell gross ITC, ITC is never with respect to exempt supply. When I say input tax credit, it means it is already considered that you would not have taken this. It means in this, you should not have, first of all, remember, you should not have considered exempt supplies ka ITC. Now you have to remove ITC for which refund is claimed under 89 4A and 89 4B. Remove these amounts because for this actual amount of refund will be given. Sure, everyone? So you will get net ITC. Anyone, any doubt with net ITC? People watching at home, I believe you guys are clear till here. Can I go ahead? Multiplied by turnover of zero rated supply of goods under LUT. So you do one thing. You take now turnover of zero rated supply of goods under LUT. Sir, you take that total turnover which is there. You will remove what? From the total turnover, what will you go ahead and remove? No. Okay. Now here there is a small trick which is there. What people go ahead and do is, in India, they are going ahead and selling the goods in domestic market at 1000. You know what they will go ahead and do? See, okay. If I am a person, I am selling in the domestic market for 1000 rupees goods, and if I am export also I am going ahead and exporting at 1000 under LUT. Can you tell me if I have 100 rupees ka credit, how much will I get refund? Sir, listen, because 1000 rupees is domestic supply. Okay. You tell me like this. I am going ahead and doing exports also, zero rated supply under LUT also, and I am going ahead and doing domestic supplies also. Here also 5000 ka turnover, here also 5000 ka turnover. If I have any input tax credit of supposingly 500 rupees, how much credit can I take and how much refund will be given to me? Sir, this 1 minute, this ka 50% credit is for this, 50% credit is with respect to this, because both are, so sir, I'll write 500 multiplied by 5000 divided by total turnover, which is 10,000. Yes, everyone. And I'll get how much refund? 250. What people will do is they will increase this turnover. They will show this as 10,000, or I will go ahead and show it as 15,000 so that I can take more refund. Yes or no, everyone? So that people don't go ahead and claim more refund. If I show more zero rated supply ka FOB value in my invoice, I showed more amount, I'll get more refund. Yes, no, everyone. So hence government went ahead and put a cap. Government told Ramesh, if you are supplying any goods domestically, if you are supplying one goods for supposingly 1 lakh rupees, the maximum export value you can show it as means the LUT sale price, export price you can show it is 1.5 time. If that item you are selling in India at 1 lakh rupees, the maximum export value can be, if you have shown supposing 2 lakh, they are telling 2 lakh or 1.5 time of this amount. How much is 1.5 time, everyone? 1.5 lakh, which is lower, 1.5 lakh. From this, you remove 4A and 4B and you will get the amount which is zero rated supply of goods under LUT. Everyone over here, net ITC first of all you have to take. Then you have to take what? Zero rated supply of goods under LUT ka turnover. Yes, everyone. Then you have to take turnover of zero rated supply of services under LUT. So first you will have to go ahead and see divided by adjusted turnover. Net ITC, how do you calculate? Gross ITC. Does it include ITC with respect to domestic supplies which are exempt supply? No. Minus 4A and 4B may what you have taken the refund. ITC refund taken under 4A and 4B. So you will get the gross net ITC. Anyone any doubt with this? Now you have to calculate turnover of zero rated supply under LUT. How will you calculate turnover of zero rated supply under LUT, everyone? You will have to go ahead and take the value, the actual amount of value of your exports which is there, and you have to compare it with what? 1.5 times of the value of the goods if domestically supplied. Are we clear? Minus 4 and 4B. If you see over here in your book, 1 minute, everyone. See here, everyone. Net ITC, I told you, you have to take the ITC available for your input and input services. Sir, why not capital goods? Baba, always remember, input and input services ka refund only is given under 89.4. Rule number 89.4. You will reduce what? ITC, for which refund claimed under 89, 4A and 4B, and you will get the net ITC. Anyone any doubt with net ITC? The next one over here is value. Value of zero rated supply of goods which are made without payment. Supposingly it is 1 lakh rupees over here. Sir, now this goods is 1 lakh is the value which you have shown when you have exported it. Might be the same goods you are domestically supplying at 50,000. Can you tell me what is 1.5 time? So it says value of 1.5 time of the value of like goods domestically supplied or similarly placed supplier or declared by the supplier. Means if you are not supplying domestically, these goods if supplied by some other supplier domestically, what is the price at which he is supplying domestically? Here, these goods if you export, you are showing 1 lakh. These goods if sold in India by you or by any other person, what is the price at which it is sold? It is sold at 50,000. 1.5 time means, so what will you take? 75,000 minus 4A and 4B wala amount, and you will get the zero rated supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? So sir, you got zero rated supply. How? Sir, zero rated supply which is made under LUT, take the value. Then if these goods are supplied domestically, of domestic supplies ka 1.5 time, you take it, whichever is lower you take it, minus 4A and 4B wala amount turnover which is there, turnover, and you will get the net. Are we clear, everyone? So you understood how to calculate zero rated supply of goods under LUT, everyone? Sure? In case of goods, everyone is clear. Now, if I go ahead and tell you turnover of zero rated supply of services. Now, services ke liye, they have told because for services payment realization is very important. They have not gone ahead and told how much is the turnover of services minus 4A and 4B. Instead, they have gone ahead and told services may realization of foreign currency is very important. So the month you realize actually the foreign currency, that day we will go ahead and say service also provided, foreign currency also realized, we will go ahead and say that you have gone ahead and made the service ka supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? So if I go ahead and tell you turnover with respect to services which are made under LUT, how to calculate this? Means zero rated supply of services which are made under LUT. How will you calculate? If I go ahead and tell for supposingly January to March, you can claim a refund from January to March also together. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, people claim it together because the period for claiming a refund is from the relevant date, you have to claim within 2 years. So 2 years ka time is there. So people don't go ahead and claim monthly, people claim for a period. Supposingly, I am going ahead and claiming for a period from January to March. Sir, I received total payment is 50 lakh over here. Whatever payment you received in the period for going ahead and making zero rated supplies under LUT for services, you have to take that amount first of all. Whatever payment is received for making the zero rated supply of service under LUT, whatever payment is received, you have to take. Now, in this payment, next period ka payment also I have received in advance, but service not provided yet. Service also has to be provided, payment also has to be received, only then it is zero rated supply. And you can claim that, only then you can go ahead and, Baba, for zero rated supply, suppliers in India, recipient outside India, place of supply outside India, and you have to receive payment in foreign convertible currency, then only it is called zero rated supply. Now, over here you receive the payment, but service also has to be provided. Sir, I received an advance for next quarter ka 10 lakh, but service will be provided in the next quarter. What to do? You have to deduct. So, advance which is received for which service supply is not done, 10 lakh. Sir, 5 lakh advance was received prior, supply done now. So, prior advances which are there, supply is done now. So, supply also done, priorly advance also received. So, you have to add it. How much? Is my point clear to all? You have received something in advance, service will be supplied later. So, this will not be a turnover of this period, it will be taken in the next period. I received priorly one advance, the supply will be done in the current period, I'll have to add it. Are we clear everyone? 50 minus 10, 40, 45 lakh will be your turnover of services. See over here everyone, turnover of services, you always have to go ahead and take it like this. The aggregate of payment received during the relevant period, 50 lakh you received. Zero rated supply where the services has been completed, payment has been received in advance in any period prior period you received an advance, service completed now, what to do? Add it. So prior period I received 5 lakh rupees advance, service given now, what to do? Add. Sir, advance received for which supply has been not completed, supply not completed but you received the money, service will be given later, so it will be a turnover of the later period, so you will have to deduct. How much is the turnover now? 45 lakh. Did you guys understand how to go ahead and calculate net ITC? What is net ITC everyone? Gross ITC minus 4A and 4B multiplied by turnover of zero rated supply of goods under LUT. Yes everyone, this you have to take whatever is the turnover, compare it with 1.5 times of those goods which are made under LUT domestically supplied, whichever is the lower amount, from that 4A and 4B has to be reduced. Everyone is sure about it? Now, plus turnover of zero rated supply of services which is made under LUT. Sir, this has to be taken based on your supply also done and realization also done. Supply plus realization. Can I go ahead everyone? Now, below that is your adjusted turnover, which they are telling turnover little adjust. Can I go ahead everyone? So here is the, first of all you have to take turnover. When I say turnover, turnover means what everyone? Turnover means what? Turnover means taxable supplies, interstate supplies, exempt supplies, everything. But it is not pan-India wise. Because if you are going ahead and exporting from Karnataka, your Karnataka unit only will get the refund. Your Tamil Nadu unit, your Delhi unit, let them go ahead and claim their own refund. So we don't take aggregate turnover. We take turnover and we adjust it. Now in your, from your turnover to your adjusted turnover ka journey which is there, no, went through lot of amendments. Earlier, there were not many amendments which were there. Slowly, they kept making the changes. Are we clear? And they have derived one definition out of it. Can you guys see over here? This definition which is there, I will go ahead and tell you in shortcut so that you don't get confused with this. Okay, everyone? Now, what they are telling you is turnover. If you see, the turnover in state or union territory has been told. And then they told exclude the turnover of services. So if I tell you I am going to exclude the turnover of services, it means one, this turnover is what? Turnover of goods. Anyone? Any doubt? So they told keep the turnover of services side. And if I keep the turnover of services side, it means what turnover will be left will be turnover with respect to goods. Anyone? Any doubt till here? But then they told in the turnover of services which we went told you to exclude it, include. See everyone? In your adjusted turnover, they told the turnover, you take excluding what? Turnover of service. But then they told adjusted turnover will include what? It will be a sum total of what? The turnover of zero rated supply of service determined in clause D. The turnover of services, if I tell you in turnover of services, it will be domestic turnover of services. Yes or no everyone? Which is taxable turnover. It will be domestic turnover, which will be exempt supplies ka turnover. It will be 1 minute. Okay. It will be zero rated supply on IGST payment, and it will be zero rated supply under LUT. What they are telling is, see, the turnover of services determined in D above. D above means the numerator mein. What I taught you just now, D above, this one. So they are telling in LUT, you have to take what is told in the numerator. This will go in your adjusted turnover. Can I go ahead, everyone? And then they told, and also non-zero rated supply of service. What do you mean by non-zero rated? Domestic supply of services. Domestic supply of services. They have told also include domestic supply of services. Now domestic taxable supplies you will take. Will you take exempt? So they have not told you to take. This you will not take because ITC may it is not. ITC only not taken. When you have not taken the ITC in the numerator, in net ITC you have not taken, no? Baba, net ITC may exempt supply related ITC you have not taken. So in the numerator also you can't take domestic exempt supply. And this too they have not told you to include, so you are not including. This what they have told over here in the turnover ka definition only. They have told the turnover of what? Goods and services say you exclude the services ka turnover. Then you go ahead and include in your adjusted turnover services ka zero rated supply ka turnover, which was determined in numerator. And you go ahead and take and the non-zero rated supply. Non-zero rated means domestic supply. But domestic may don't take exempt. Why will you take exempt, Baba? ITC is not even taken. And for this, they have not told you to include only. Are we clear, everyone? Can we go ahead? Is my point clear? What is left with you? Goods. Yes, everyone? Goods may it will be domestic supply, which is taxable. Domestic supply, which is exempt. It will be zero rated supply on IGST payment. It will be zero rated supply under LUT. Everyone listen. If you read this further, no, the value of exempt supply, it means they are telling from exclude what from the turnover, adjusted turnover, exempt supply. Here, so we excluded exempt supply. Here also we'll exclude exempt supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? Can we go ahead, people? Is the point clear till here? Then they went ahead and told, please exclude 4A and 4B ka turnover wherever it is there. People, listen. In this whole table, don't include anywhere in your adjusted turnover 4A and 4B amount. That's it. Now tell me one thing. Will you include this? Yes. Will you include this? Yes. Will you include this? Yes. So it means that's it. They have told in that turnover ka definition. Can I go ahead and tell you once again? Everyone, turnover means turnover with respect to goods and turnover with respect to services. If I tell you with respect to goods, everyone, listen to me very carefully. You will have domestic supplies which are taxable supplies. You will have domestic supplies which are exempt supply. You will have zero rated supply which is under IGST. You will have zero rated supply which is under LUT. Sir, why are you not writing 4A and 4B? 4A and 4B never considered anywhere in your adjusted turnover. Remember that. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, sir, in your services, domestic supply which is taxable supply, domestic supply which is exempt supply. Are we clear, everyone? Now listen. And if I go ahead and tell you, okay, I will tell you zero rated supply under 4A and 4B. Okay, everyone done? Here you will have to go ahead and take zero rated supply which is on IGST payment. Now if you have over here the next one which is the last one, zero rated supply under 4A. No, I will not take 4A. Baba, for services it is not 4A and 4B. 4A and 4B is only with respect to goods. Okay, everyone? So here zero rated supply which is under LUT. Always remember services ke liye there is no 4A and 4B wala supplies. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now listen to me very carefully. When you take adjusted turnover, not aggregate, I will write over here adjusted turnover. You have to take domestic supplies which are taxable supplies. You will not take exempt supply. You will take IGST wala turnover because in the total turnover it has to come. Why? Baba, IGST because you have already taken the net ITC. In the net ITC, your zero rated supply which is made under IGST, the amount is included. So in the below turnover also you have to include. Next, sir, can I take this amount? Yes, you have to take. Sir, listen, but for this and this put together, I will go ahead and tell you, don't take this. What you can take is the numerator wala amount. Sir, why numerator wala amount? Because we have already calculated in the numerator. See everyone, zero rated supply with respect to goods is already calculated. No, please take this final figure, and this is already excluding 4A and 4B wala amount. Are you guys able to understand? So please remember, you can take this whole ke liye the numerator wala amount. Chapter closed. Can we go ahead, everyone? For this whole amount, because you don't have to take this. Baba, tell me one thing. Turnover of zero rated supply minus 4A and 4B is nothing other than what is done in the numerator. So just directly paste. Now, services may, will you take this? Yes. Will you take exempt? No. Will you take IGST? No. They have not told in the formula, so we are not taking it. And sir, LUT, so anyways, I will go ahead and take it. But this you have to take as per the numerator. Have I gone ahead and successfully explained you the formula now? You tell me, everyone, is there anything scary in the formula? Nothing. People tell it is difficult. Nothing. One is net ITC. First, take your net ITC multiplies by turnover of zero rated supply of goods, which is under LUT. Then plus turnover of zero rated supply of services, which is under LUT, divided by adjusted turnover. Everyone over here. If I tell net ITC means gross ITC minus 4A and 4B wala amount which is there, you will get the net ITC. Anyone any doubt with this? Always remember, your net ITC never includes exempt supply related ITC. Hence, in your turnover also you never include exempt supply ka ITC. But if exempt supply is exported, then you have to take the ITC. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, sir, turnover of zero rated supply under LUT or bond. If I go ahead and tell you turnover of zero rated supply under LUT, you will take the turnover of zero rated supply under LUT. You will compare it with what? 1.5 times if you domestically supply these goods, whichever is lower. From that you will reduce 4A and 4B. Brilliant. I am very happy. Chalo, done. You understood this one, everyone? Now, here, services, what will you do? Sir, whatever you have received the payment, in that, if advance is there of next month, deduct it. Advance received prior, add it. You understood this? You will be able to do it. Done. Now, adjusted turnover. Turnover, little adjust. Here you will take goods and here you will take services. Sir, goods may you will take domestic supply which is taxable. Sir, domestic supply which is exempt supply. Sir, zero rated supply which is on IGST. Then Baba, zero rated supply which is on LUT, and Baba, zero rated supply which is 4A and 4B. Everyone here, services, domestic supply taxable, domestic supply exempt. Then we have zero rated supply on IGST payment and zero rated supply under LUT. People, adjustment, can you tell me adjust? Can I take this? Yes. Why am I not taking it? Because this is already not there in net ITC also. When you don't take ITC in the turnover, net ITC, why will you take in the turnover? In the numerator, when you have not taken ITC, in the denominator, why will you take turnover? Matching concept. Can I go ahead and exclude this? Yes. Will I include this? Yes. Will I include this and this? Baba, this has to be included, this need not be included. So what will I do? I will take as per the numerator, because, sir, it is already done the calculation. Then, sir, will I include this? Yes. Baba, this will also be included as per the numerator. This I will include? Yes. This I will not take exempt supply. This one, not told in the formula only. And this one? Yes. As per the, you guys learned it, everyone. Is it clear? People watching at home, are we 100% clear till here? Can we go ahead? Let me drink some water. Can we go ahead, everyone? Yes, this formula, they will ask you one question in the exam. Let's do one question. Okay, everyone? You do the question, I will not do now. Okay? You do it and tell me, sir, it is done, and we'll go ahead. See the question which has come in the exam. Please do it quickly, everyone. Very, very easy question, everyone. Pick up your pen and start doing now. Quickly do it, everyone. Quickly do it. Can we go ahead and do the sum now, everyone? Yes, sir. Y Limited provided the following details for what? Of September for computation of refund claim under rule number 89 for compute the eligible claim under the said rule. People always first of all write your question in the exam. Question name of formula, sorry. What is the formula? Question number 3 over here. The formula over here is net ITC multiplied by turnover of zero rated supply of goods and also services divided by adjusted turnover. Everyone, can you tell me first of all net ITC? Whenever you are claiming, taking the net ITC, always remember, you are taking it for a period. When you are taking it for a period, why are you bothered about opening ITC? You will take only for that period ka refund, no? Refund is for a period. And so don't consider opening or closing ITC. Did you guys get my point? So sir, opening ITC is total bakwas, correct or not? ITC availed during the period because refund is for the period, which claim includes the claim for refund of 5 lakh eligible under 89 4A and 4B. Tell me one thing, 25 lakh rupees say 4A and 4B you have to remove. First, net ITC means 25 lakh gross ITC minus 5 lakh. You will get how much? 20 lakh. Anyone? Any doubt till here? Multiplied by zero rated supply of goods under LUT. Everyone over here, can you tell me zero rated supply of goods made during the period without payment, which includes 1 crore ka supply for which refund is claimed under 89 4A and 4B. What will you do? Minus. So it will be 5 crore minus 6 crore minus 1 crore 5 crore. Can I go ahead everyone? Divided by adjusted turnover. What is adjusted? Everyone listen. Turnover adjusted. Right everyone? Supply of goods. This is domestic supply. Okay. Tell me one thing. In the turnover what do you take? Turnover of goods only, right? One is domestic supply, which is taxable supply. Domestic supply, exempt supply, you don't take it. Zero rated supply on IGST payment, you don't take it. And zero rated supply, sir, you have to take it. Very good. Then zero rated supply under LUT or bond and zero rated supply under 4A and 4B. This you don't take. So what you do is, for this you take what is there in the numerator. How much is there in the numerator, everyone? 5 crore. Yes, everyone. And then IGST, is it given anything? Nothing. Is domestic supplies given? Yes. How much? 3 crore. Can you tell me 5 plus 3? 8 crore. Story over, everyone. Can you tell me how much is the maximum refund admissible? This is the maximum. Everyone, this is the maximum. Tell me one thing. You went to take the refund. How much is the amount refund? 12.5 crore. Is it? Okay. This is the maximum admissible refund. Always remember the formula I taught you is for maximum amount admissible. Listen, you went to the officer, told him give me 12.5 crore. In your e-credit ledger, only 5 crore is there. Will he give you 12.5 crore? Are e-credit ledger mein only money is not there. This is the maximum amount. Why? In your e-credit ledger, only 3 crore is there. Will he give you 12 crore ka refund? Can I go ahead, everyone? Is the point clear? Yes, sir. Hey, 12.5 lakh it is, no? 20 lakh. Hey. 12 lakh. Can I go ahead, everyone? Are we clear, everyone? Listen. Now, everyone over here. Now, you will tell me, sir, turnover of zero rated supply of goods, you took directly 5 crore. Baba, because there was no information available that this 5 crore goods, if supplied in India, at what value it will be supplied. If this, it was told that if these goods are supplied in India, if the exported goods supplied in India, it is supplied at 2 crore. Will you take 5 or 2 into 1.53? 2 into 1.53. Are you guys able to understand? Please be careful. Open your eyes and properly see the question in the exam. Can I go ahead, everyone? It is not that these domestic supplies ka 1.5. No. It is that zero rated supply which you have done. Of that 1.5 is to be taken. If those goods instead of export, if would have been sold in India at what price? That price ka 1.5 times. Is my point 100% clear to all? Can I go ahead? Yes, everyone. That's it. Are we clear? This kind of simple question they will ask, but I think we are prepared for the best also. Best question which comes. Can I go ahead, everyone? One good question should come out of this. Now, people, remaining questions you will have to practice. Everyone over here now. Please come back. This theory which is written over here is already been explained by me. Chalo, please come down. See, it says turnover of zero rated supply of goods, the value of goods, supply of goods made during the relevant period without payment of tax under bond or 1.5 times of the value of like goods. Like goods means which you supplied domestically, supplied by the same or similarly placed supplier, or as declared by the supplier, whichever is less. Sir, if I am not supplying domestically, then someone else might be supplying similar goods in India. At what price he is supplying, of that 1.5 time will be taken. Sir, other than the turnover of 4A and 4B or both. Circular. The restriction of 150% of the goods domestically supplied as supplied in turnover would also be applied to the adjusted turnover in rule number 89.4. Basically, they are telling above wala turnover, take in the numerator, wala turnover, please take in the denominator. The value of export or zero rated supply of goods to be included while calculating adjusted turnover will be the same as determined in the definition of turnover of goods. This one circular came, nothing. I told you numerator ka turnover, take in denominator, numerator ka turnover, take in denominator. Is my point clear till here, everyone? Can we conclude the formula once again, everyone? Please tell me. Net ITC multiplied by turnover of zero rated supply of goods under LUT plus turnover of zero rated supply of service under LUT. One day before the exam, you must read this formula and go, otherwise you will not remember. Everyone over here, adjusted. Number one, net ITC is gross ITC. Baba, in gross ITC is exempt supply there? Exempt supply related ITC is not there. Minus 4A and 4B related ITC, for which you have taken the actual amount of refund, that is to be deleted, and you will get this net. Is my point clear? What is turnover of zero rated supply of goods? Take the turnover of zero rated supply of goods. These goods, if supplied outside India, in India, what is the value? Value of the goods domestically supplied ka 1.5 times. Say you compare, whichever is lower, say you minus 4A and 4B amount, you will get the net. Here you will have to take based on service also provided and realization of money also done. Are we clear? Right, everyone? So this period may, whatever advance you have received for the next period, you have to deduct. Earlier which you had received, you have to add it. And adjusted turnover is brilliantly done over here. Goods and service. Goods may domestic supplies which is taxable, domestic supplies which is exempt, zero rated supply on IGST payment, zero rated supply on LUT, and Baba, zero rated supply under 4A and 4B. In the exam, if they ask you, you have each of the breakup, what is to be considered, what is not to be considered. Now here is your adjusted turnover. What are the things you will consider? This you will consider, this you will consider, this two from the numerator. Yes, everyone, can I go ahead? In services, what will you consider? Domestic supply, taxable, yes. Domestic supply, exempt supply, no sir. IGST payment, zero rated supply, no sir, they have not told in the formula only. And here you have zero rated supply under LUT. For this you have to take as per the numerator and include it. I hope everyone is 100% clear with this. Let's go ahead, everyone. Please come back to your chart now. The notes you can anyways download from rameshsoni.com. Free resources. In free resources, November 22 folder, you will find over there the notes. Okay, everyone? Now, everyone over here. Now you have 89.5. Rule number 89.5 goes ahead and talks about inverted duty structure. What do you mean by inverted duty structure, everyone? Ulta, reverse. Sir, I am going ahead and buying the goods, buying the raw material on which I am paying how much? 18%. I am making the final goods, and final goods when I am supplying, I am charging only 5%. Everyone over here, when you are going ahead and buying, you are charging 18. When you are supplying, it is only 5. It is known as inverted duty structure. Can you tell me inverted duty structure is because of service or goods? Inputs only. Always remember, here you get input and input services ka refund. Capital goods related credit ka refund is not given. In inverted duty structure, inverted reverse is because of raw material ka GST rate be higher than the outward supply. So it is because of only inputs, and you get inputs ka only refund. You don't get input services or capital goods ka refund over here. Are we clear, everyone? Everyone, listen to me very carefully now on the board. Can you tell me again what will you do? Whatever is the net ITC, whatever is the net ITC multiplied by inverted duty structure ka turnover. divided by adjusted turnover. Okay, I'll tell you. In my business, I buy raw material. Okay, I pay 18%. Out of this, I am making domestic supplies, which are basically, okay, not domestic. I'll talk. I am making supplies on which rate of GST is 18% or 28%. Is it inverted? I will have turnover which is 5% also. Is this inverted? Yes. Now tell me one thing. Will you get full refund or proportionate? Proportionate. Yes or no, everyone? So in the top, first you will take ITC. Net ITC you will take. Yes, everyone? Remove 4A and 4B if anything is there. Always remove 4A and 4B has to, wherever you see 4A and 4B, cut. Can we go ahead? Multiplied by turnover. This one or this one? Turnover of inverted duty structure. Divided by adjusted turnover. Are we clear, everyone? Adjusted turnover means what? Sir, you will take both the turnovers over here. Yes or no, everyone? Please remove 4A and 4B effect anywhere. Now, tell me one thing. This will give you an amount. This will give you an amount which is with respect to what? Which is with respect to 5%. Now, tell me one thing. You will get how much ITC is with respect to 5%. For an example, you had 10 lakh rupees ka ITC and it told 5 lakh rupees ka ITC with respect to this and 5 lakh is with respect to that. Now this 5 lakh, will you get the full refund? No. They will say, sir, this ITC you have to use to pay this 5% at least, no? Out of the ITC you pay 5%, no? Arey Baba, tell me one thing. If your input pay rate is 18%, output pay rate is 5%, it is inverted. But they are telling when you have to pay 5%, first pay 5%, whatever is the remaining 12-13% will give the refund. No. First you use it. Whatever is remaining, I will give you the refund, or they will give refund of everything. They will tell first use it to pay your output tax liability. Yes or no? Remaining will give you the refund, and hence they have told first you calculate how much is the maximum amount with respect to your inverted duty structure. Inverted duty structure good, divided by turnover of inverted duty structure divided by total adjusted turnover multiplied by net ITC. You got 5 lakh. Now for this inverted duty structure you have to pay 2 lakh. How much refund you will get? 3 lakh. This is told in the formula chapter over. Refund amount, see, turnover of inverted duty structure of goods and service. Everyone, net ITC divided by adjusted less the tax payable on the inverted duty structure goods or service. Everyone over here, listen. 89 4A and 4B is written over here for you to read. See here. Net ITC shall mean the ITC availed on inputs only. Please be very careful. Net ITC with respect to inputs only is to be taken during the relevant period other than 4A and 4B. Means net ITC say you will remove what? Input say 4A and 4B related credit which is there. Adjusted turnover and relevant period. Relevant period means the period for which you are claiming the refund shall be having the same meaning as under subrule 4A. 4A means above how I explained you the same way. But I'll tell you what. You take the turnover. Take the total turnover minus what? 4A and 4B. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Everyone over here, you will have to go ahead and do one question. Only then this thing will settle down. Can you see the question on the board, everyone? I want you guys to see the question. Everyone see here. This was asked in December 21. Let's read the question. It says, J & Co. A registered supplier under GST is engaged in weaving yarn. He is weaving. Yarn he will buy. Weaving he will do. Okay. Into fabrics and has provided the following information. Nature of the various intrastate supply and value is given. Okay. Outward supply of fabric. How much? What is the outward supply? Question number, everyone. Question number 4. Here. Outward supply of fabric on which GST is how much? 2.5 and 2.5 is 30 lakh. Everyone, outward supply rate is how much? 2.5% CGST and 2.5% SGST. Then, inward supply of rayon yarn tax rate is 6% each, 24 lakh. Everyone, outward supply is how much? 30 lakhs. Inverted, how much is, what is the input? Inward supply of rayon yarn is 24 lakhs. 24, 6% CGST and 6% SGST. Inward supply of services, ITC should be considered only of inputs. Can you tell me how much is the credit for 24 lakh net ITC? 24 lakh into 6%. You consider only 6. You consider only 6% CGST. How much? 1 lakh? Baba, here also you don't consider 6. Here also you don't consider 6. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Now, sir, inward supply of services, you will not consider. Inward supply of machinery, you will not consider. The concern has not provided other supply or other than outward supply referred above. ITC, okay, this is okay. Other applicable provisions are done. Can you tell me the refund? Everyone, multiplied by net ITC, multiplied by turnover over here is how much? 30 lakh divided by total turnover. Baba, they have not given any other turnover. So if they would have given, you would have considered 30 plus might be any other turnover, 20 lakh. But if they have given 30, so total 30 will come over here. One lakh 44,000 into 30 by 30. How much it will come? 1,44,000. But you will have to deduct. How much is the tax payable for this? How much is the tax payable? 30 lakh into 2.5%. 75,000 is the tax payable. So can you tell me how much refund? 69,000. So this is your maximum amount of refund which you will get. So this is under CGST, same amount under SGST. Everyone, if you see the question over here, this was the question which had come in the exam, and see over here 69,000. Could you calculate the amount? Yes. In the exam they will not give you. In the exam I can't say they will not give you this simple. This is the simple thing which has come in the exam. Are we clear, everyone? But if they go ahead and give you inverted duty structure ka turnover and they give you other turnover also, then you have to take adjusted turnover and total turnover, and always remove 4A and 4B ka effect from everywhere. Can I go ahead, everyone? That's it, everyone. Please come to your textbook now. Remaining questions you will have to practice. Chalo, please come. Now, there are some circulars which are there. Let's go ahead and quickly cover the circulars also. Everyone, it says, in case of refund of ITC, unutilized ITC, on account of export without payment of tax or supplies made to SEZ unit or SEZ developer without payment of tax or accumulated ITC, the common portal calculates the refundable amount as the least of the above. Everyone listen to me very carefully. You tell me one thing. I have to go ahead and claim a refund for supposingly January, February, March. When I went ahead, this is the relevant period. This is the relevant period for which I am claiming the refund. As per the formula under rule number 89.4 or 89.5, it told me 5 lakh I can get the refund maximum. When I went ahead and during this period, the net ITC after the period got over. Everyone over here, see. Now they are telling what is the maximum refund you can get as per the formula, or balance in the e-credit ledger at the end of the tax period for which refund claim has been filed after the return in form GSTR 3B, for which refund claim has been filed after the return in GSTR 3B. So for this period, once you file the GSTR 3B, your e-credit ledger, the amount which is there is 4 lakh only. You will get 5 lakh or 4 lakh. Okay, one more thing. When you actually file the refund claim, you have 2 years, right? So you can file for this period later also. When you file the refund claim, actually in your credit ledger was only 3 lakh. How much you will get refund? Always remember, whenever you are claiming a refund, the portal will always calculate minimum of the 3. Number one is your as per the formula calculation. Number two is as per, means the period ka when you go ahead and file the GSTR 3B. After that, whatever is balance lying with you, or when you actually go and file the refund claim. See, this period ke liye you file the refund claim here. Can you file? When you file the refund claim, it was 3 lakh. How much will you get? Okay, here it was 8 lakh amount. Here it was 10 lakh amount. Here it was 15 lakh. How much will you get? 8 lakh only. Minimum of the 3. It is what is being told in the circular. They have told, number one, as per the formula. Number two, balance in the e-credit ledger at the end of the tax period for which the refund claim is being filed after the return in GSTR 3B. the balance in the e-credit ledger of the applicant at the time of filing the refund. At the time of filing the refund, if I go ahead and tell you, supposingly here it was 10 lakh, here it was 6 lakh, here it was 15 lakh, which one will you get? 6 lakh. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? That's it, everyone. Please come back. Baba, in your e-credit ledger, for this period, it is telling 8 lakh you can claim. But when this period got over, you had money only 6 lakh. When you filed the refund, it was only 5 lakh. Officer will give you 6. Officer will tell, first of all, for this period, 6 only is remaining. It means if anything got added, that was for the next period. I will not give more than that. Then at the end of the period, there was only 5. He'll give maximum 5 only. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Now, everyone, portal calculated that it has to give you 6 lakh. 6 lakh will be given out of, here balance is 15 lakh. In the balance, you can have CGST also, SGST also. Yes or no, everyone? See, you have to get supposingly 6 lakh. Here there was IGST ka balance also, CGST ka balance also, SGST ka balance also. From which they will give 6 lakh rupees? From which balance? They are telling, because generally it is relating to export, etc. They'll first try to go ahead and give it from IGST. Anything remaining, see everyone, first they will use IGST, then CGST and SGST equally. And after that, if anything shortfall is there, wherever money is there, from that they will give. Are we clear till here, everyone? Can I go ahead? Okay, sir, let's go ahead. First, whatever refund has to be given, they will give from IGST. IGST balance got over. Then they will see how much can be given from CGST and SGST equally. If after giving that also, if they still have a balance which is there, supposingly in SGST some balance is there, CGST mein balance is not there, then from that they will give you. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Let me see if I have included any example for this. See here. How much is the refund sanction? 30,000. People, please read the book. You have a lot of examples, lot of things which you will learn out of it. Everyone here now. 30,000. How much? First, you have all this balance. Where will you pay from? Sir, 30,000 payable, IGST has balance. What will you do? Pay from IGST. Story over. Sir, second case, you have IGST 20 only. 20 from here. And then 10,000 is there. From where? GST and SGST 5,000. You have to pay 30,000. Third case, amount 10,000 first you will use. 5,000 and 5,000 equally you will use. Where is it remaining balance? SGST 15,000 is remaining. From this, how much will you use? Is my point clear? See here. First you pay 10,000, 5,000 and 5,000 also from here. Then remaining 10,000 you will pay out of SGST balance only, and SGST mein 5,000 will remain. Did you guys get it, everyone? Sure, people? Arey boys, done. Can we go ahead? Is the point clear till here? Chalo, next. Everyone, refund restricted to the extent reflected in your GSTR 2A. Everyone, listen to me very carefully. When you go to the officer and tell him to give you a refund of the input tax rate, he'll say, of only those invoices which are reflecting in your GSTR 2A, I will give the refund. You are telling ITC ka refund you give me. Sir, those ITC ka refund will be given of which the invoices are reflecting in your GSTR 2A. You told these invoices are there. For these 10 invoices, you have to give me ITC refund. He'll tell you this 10 invoices ka if the amount is reflecting in your GSTR 2A, only then I will take in calculation. Whichever is not reflecting in GSTR 2A, those are not confirmed. Because the suppliers yet not uploaded GSTR 1. So if it is not confirmed credit, he will not give. Only those invoices, the amount of which is reflecting in your GSTR 2A, he will give the refund. Can I go ahead, everyone? Because in your ITC, everyone, in your ITC, whatever is appearing, he is not bothered. He is telling whatever you claimed, I don't bother. You should claim also whatever is appearing in your GSTR 2B only. 2B. 2A said 2B is created and whatever is appearing in your GSTR 2B, you should claim that. But he's telling, I'm not bothered what you have claimed. I am bothered how much is appearing in your GSTR 2A, only that amount of refund will give you. Actually, earlier what used to happen, a person can claim whatever is appearing in GSTR 2A, he could claim 10%, 20% extra was allowed. Now it is no more allowed. So earlier they told, even if you have more ITC which you have claimed, because it was allowed to claim 10% extra, even if it is not reflecting, you used to claim 10% extra, it was allowed earlier. So people had extra claims which were there in the e-credit ledger. When they used to go to claim the refund, no, they used to say, sir, we will not give you the refund unless the amount is actually reflecting in your GSTR 2A. Might be you would have been claimed extra, but what is appearing in your GSTR 2A, only those invoices related refund will give. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. This is what is the circular. Next. Okay. Now what happened, everyone? A person went ahead and bought packing material, this material, that material, this material, that material. Whenever you see inverted duty structure, will you consider all the other items or not? Might be I'm making a shirt. For making shirt, I got cloth. After that, I went ahead and got packing material also, because to pack the shirt also I need packing material. So inverted duty structure mein, they are telling input tax rate of GST on inputs, including inward supplies of stores and spare, packing material, etc. ITC shall be available as long as these inputs are used for the purpose of business and for affecting taxable supply, including zero rated supply, and the ITC is not blocked. If I am making zero rated supply, even if I buy packing material or I buy shirt ka cloth I buy packing material, they are telling all the input will be considered in your net ITC. For your calculation purpose, you don't have to consider only the ITC with respect to shirt. You can consider all the input and input services which are there. Input and input services. All you can consider. It is not only told that because of the cloth you made the shirt, so ITC should be only of shirt. No. It can be of all the items which are bought. Input and input services during a relevant period of that ITC has to be considered. Is my point clear? During a relevant period, all the input and input services ka ITC has to be considered in your rule number 89.4 and 89.5 ka. Rule number 89.4 and 89.5 ka calculation. Baba, you are taking the ITC over here, no? This net ITC, which cloth ka only ITC will take if you are making all input and input services. Here only input. Here input and during a particular period, input and input services has to be considered. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Now officers were going ahead and tell this packing material I will not consider. This I will not consider. So clarification came. Officer, input and input services totally has to be considered. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. Refund of accumulated ITC on account of reduction in GST rate. I'll tell you what people did. I am buying one shirt, everyone. Shirt ka cloth. Okay, everyone. Now cloth say I made what? Shirt, and I supplied. Shirt pay rate is 18% and here rate is 28%. Is it inverted duty structure? Yes. What people told is, sir, I bought one bottle. Bottle when I bought in January 2021, the rate was 18%. When I am selling this bottle today, you have reduced the rate to 12%, inverted duty structure. Traders went ahead and told this and they clarified, Arey Baba, traders, inverted duty structure is when you buy the raw material, out of the raw material you make the final goods and final goods pay rate is less. Here to same item you are selling, and Baba, during two different periods. When you bought the rate was 18, when you are selling the rate is 12%, that doesn't make it inverted duty structure, because lot of items are there which people when they buy the rate is different. When they sell, might be government has reduced the rate. Is it inverted duty structure? They can claim the refund. No. Inverted duty structure is when you buy the raw material, make the final goods, and when you are supplying the final goods pay rate is less. Then they are telling it is inverted duty structure. It says an applicant trading in goods purchased X attracting 18%. Subsequently, the rate was reduced to 12. It is being claimed that accumulation of ITC in such a case is also covered under accumulation on account of inverted duty structure. He is telling, sir, when I bought it was 18%. When I am selling this item, same item, it is 12%. So it means 6% is accumulated. Approximately 5-6%, because when you are selling at a higher price. So means most of the GST will be used, but there is still some accumulation. They are telling we want a refund. Such applicant have sought a refund of accumulated ITC. Clarification: the input and output being the same, although attracting different rate of tax at different point of time, do not get covered under the provision of section number 5432, which is they do not get covered under inverted duty structure and no refund. Did you guys get it, everyone? The next one over here is, sir, clarification in respect of deemed export supply. There is no restriction on recipient. Okay. Here is a supplier. I am a person. I am a person who is there. I have advance authorization. He is a deemed export ka supplier, right everyone? He gave me the goods. I gave him the advance authorization. 1 lakh rupees ka goods. Baba, always remember deemed export ka supplier will charge always IGST. Whatever GST is there, he will charge. If he charge me GST over here, this GST ka refund he can claim. Sir, he can claim provided he goes ahead and tells that, sir, you have to give an acknowledgement. Sir, acknowledgement from the jurisdictional tax officer of advance authorization EPCG holder or tax invoice by the tax invoice signed by the EOA has to be submitted that, sir, supplies are received or undertaking by the recipient that he has not taken the ITC and he shall not file a refund. But sir, is there a restriction that if I don't want to go ahead and claim a refund, he also can't claim a refund? Baba, there is no restriction. See, if you want to claim a refund, you have to give in writing from that person that he is not going ahead and taking a ITC also and he is not going to claim a refund also. But there is no restriction on him not going ahead and claiming a refund. Might be you went ahead and charged the amount from him. Can he claim a refund? Yes. There is no restriction. Supplier also can claim, recipient. Might be the supplier. If me as a supplier, I went ahead and charged the tax from him, he can go ahead and claim a refund. Can I go ahead, everyone? Are we clear till here, everyone? Chalo. So that is what is being told. There is no restriction on recipient of deemed export. If I am supplying to a person and my supply is a deemed export, Array, AA, EE, boys, PG, advance authorization, EOU, AA, advance authorization holder, EE, EPCG holder, sir, EOU or boys, PG, bank or public sector undertaking supplying gold. To these people, if I am supplying, my supplies are deemed as export. There is no restriction on recipient of deemed export supplies to avail ITC of the tax paid on supplies when the recipient files for refund claim. Can the recipient go ahead and file? Yes. Next, everyone over here. There's some more clarification which have been given. Clarification in respect of certain challenges faced by registered person in implementation of GST provision. Everyone over here. I'll go ahead and ask you. You tell me. I received an advance. Advance has been received for a service contract. When I receive the advance, I will give GST to the government. If I did not go ahead and do any supply, I did not issue the invoice. I refunded the amount. Refund voucher. Government also will give me a refund. Simple. See here. Advance received which subsequently got cancelled. The supplier had issued the invoice before supply. Okay. Advance received, invoice given. GST paid to the government. Will I get refund now? I will have to issue a credit note and I'll have to adjust the amount. Everyone, I received money. I gave the invoice. I gave the GST to the government. I gave him a credit note. Government will also give me the money back. No, government will not give me the money back. I have to show the credit note and government will adjust the amount. Sir, but this month there is nothing to adjust. Then government will give you a refund, final refund claim. See here everyone, you paid the GST also. Whether he can claim refund or is he required to adjust the liability? What do you think everyone? You are required to adjust. Goods supplied by a supplier under the cover of tax invoice are returned. Okay. Whether he can claim a refund of the taxpayer or adjust the liability. Same. Sir, here it is goods. Here it is service. Are we clear? You got the money. You gave the invoice. You paid the GST. He told, I don't want. You went, he returned the goods or service. He told, I don't want the service. What will you do? You have to return the money. You will give him a credit note. Government will go ahead and adjust your liability in the subsequent month when you are going ahead and giving a credit note. Is my point clear, everyone? But sir, see, for both of them they have clarified. You have to issue a credit note, declare in the month of issue, and the tax liability shall be adjusted. I paid, now I will adjust the liability. Sir, no separate refund claim. However, if no output tax liability in that month, then you can file a RFD 01. An advance is received. Okay. Advance received. GST paid on the advance. Only in case of services you paid GST on advance. Advance received, GST paid on the advance. Service did not give. Supply of goods did not happen. Refunded the amount. Invoice also did not give. Refund voucher given. Refund voucher adjustment you don't do. You claim a refund of the tax which is paid by the government. It says an advance is received for a service which got cancelled. The supplier had issued a receipt voucher and paid the GST on advance. Whether he can claim a refund of the tax paid on advance or required to adjust. So government clarified. Issue of refund voucher in terms of section number 31(3)(e), registered person may file a refund application for the refund of the GST. They have told don't adjust. I'll tell you one thing. You got an advance, paid the GST, you gave the invoice. If you have already given the invoice against you have to give credit note, and you have to declare the credit note in the month you are going ahead and issuing, and that month your liability will be adjusted. Because you return the money, government will also return you the money. Instead of returning, government says, please adjust. Sir, if I can't adjust, then you can file a refund claim. Sir, I received an advance, gave the money to the government. Service contract or goods ka contract got, okay, service contract, goods ka contract mein to advance pay, you don't pay GST. Service ka contract got cancelled. You will give the money back to that guy. Government will also give the money back to you. Here, no adjustment. Refund has to be filed. Refund application has to be filed. Can I go ahead, everyone? The last one. Okay. One person is telling, sir, I want to go ahead and claim a refund for the year 1920, 2021. For supposingly January, February, March, April, May, June. He has to file a refund for 6 months. He is telling, I'll file it together. Can you do that? Yes. What is the problem? 2 years is the time limit. For this also 2 years. For this year 2 years. For this month 2 years. Correct or not? So he's telling I want 6 months together. Earlier what was happening is 2 years. No, these 2 separate years. 1920 and 2021 can't be bunched together. It means. Earlier it was told that 2 financial year you can't join together and claim the refund. But now it is clarified that you can do it. Branching of refund claim across financial year. An applicant may at his option file a refund claim for tax period by clubbing successive tax period. Restriction has been relaxed. Are we clear till here, everyone? I hope everyone is clear till here. We have gone ahead and covered the chapter of refunds over here, everyone. I hope you guys understood everything till here, people. Yes? Okay. We have gone ahead and covered the first one. People, in this chapter, no, this first chart is the most important one. But here you have to remember, IGST refund is how much? 1000 only. Okay? This chart is the most important part, sir. Any question can be asked in the exam. Here I have told you, consumer welfare fund, you will have to study at home. Okay, everyone? Please at least read once or twice and go. Don't leave it and go. By chance they ask you one 3-mark question. What is the power of the committee which is formed for managing the consumer welfare fund? How will the money of the consumer welfare fund be utilized? Are we clear? All those things are written over here. Please read once. Besides this formula for these two, 1 3-mark, 4-mark small question, 100% they ask. Okay, everyone? And these circulars which are there, all the circulars I have gone ahead and covered over here only. Right, everyone? Done. I will go ahead and close all my discussion on the chapter of refunds over here. A graded chapter which they can go ahead and ask a 4 to 6 marks question in the exam. I will close all my discussion on the chapter over here. Congratulations, people. Done. Now all you have to do is solve your question answers and practice question answers, and you have to read your textbook little bit and you are done with the chapter. Right, everyone? We'll close all our discussions over here. Done.